Good evening and welcome to Central Wisconsin Christian High School. I am Steve Witterhack, Randy Armgood with me. Got Big Nate Young on the video streaming. We're all hunkered down to do a doubleheader here tonight. Girls basketball, Crusaders taking on the Lourdes Academy, the Knights, and the boys play against the Knights coming up right after this game. So I like they do this once in a while over at Christian School, and I kind of like that when we get these two games in. I know we're doing a Randolph, same thing coming up on this Saturday. And that'll be kind of a fun thing, too. But here we are with the Crusader girls. They're setting a 3-2, coached by Mark Vanderwerf. And a nice start to the season, but kind of early in the season running into a team that could really be a buzzsaw for them. Lourdes Academy was bringing back almost everybody from last year, a ton of seniors on the team, quality players. And talked to the coach, Ali Starr, said that their goals this year, nothing short of winning the state tournament. So, and they're probably good enough if things get flowing for them. That could be a very good possibility.
Lofty goals. Some people, it's not realistic, but maybe for their team it is. And why not set your goal high and season plays out? But it's an experienced team. We do know that. A lot of familiar names that we saw in the past, and it's going to be a really tough test here tonight for CWC.
Yeah, I had a chance to talk to Coach Mark Vanderwerf before the game and talking about his team right now, kind of trying to find themselves a little bit. Not a lot of consistency, but you never know from one night to another who might be your lead scorer, and we'll kind of show that point with their last game that they played against Kenosha Christian this past week. But again, it's a team that he thinks if everything kind of gels at the same time and they do that consistently, they could be a rough matchup for anybody out there.
Well, that's how you approach it early in the season. That's the right approach, and hopefully, they learn some things as well tonight. And playing a really high-level team that they are, you're going to get a little bit of a measuring stick and how good you are or where you need to improve. And it's nice to have that early on, even though it is a conference matchup.
Well, I'm going to take a break right now. We're going to come back with that interview I had with Mark Vanderwerf. Got to catch him. He's trying to do a bunch of things at one time.
Yes,
kind of being an AD, and he's running around getting the referee set up. And I did grab him for about a 2-minute interview, but we're going to have that coming up your way in just a few minutes as the pregame show brought to you by Home and Auto Sales continues live from Central Wisconsin Christian School on RP Sports.
Home and Auto is very blessed to have served our local communities for 50 years. From a small used car store with 4 employees to 5 locations and over 100 employees, we would like to thank our many customers and our communities for the past 50 years. Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Waupun, Holman Chevrolet in Waupun, Holman Ford and Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Ripon, Holman Chevrolet GMC in Ripon, and the location where we began 50 years ago, Holman Value Center in Waupun. Thank you for allowing us to serve you, our customers, our friends, for the last 50 years. And we look forward to the next 50 years. Home and Auto, great selection, award-winning service, low prices, and a relaxed buying atmosphere. We make you feel at home at Home and Auto Group in Waupun and Ripon, serving you for 50 years and counting.
It's time to take control of your soil management. Turn to the Great Plains TerraMax, a versatile hybrid tillage solution offering variable intensity tillage for a variety of fall and spring field conditions. Create the ideal seedbed with a high-quality finish, level soils and remove ruts, and eliminate resistant weeds, all with one tool. Tillage is now on your terms with TerraMax. Visit Waupun Equipment Company today to learn more about hybrid tillage from Great Plains. TerraMax, for tillage on your terms.
Shepherd of the Hills Catholic School in Eden is a faith-centered community that carries on the tradition of outstanding Catholic education. It's closer than you think. Students grow academically, spiritually, and emotionally, all in a Christ-centered environment. Log on soth-school.org and like us on Facebook.
Josh Dual Concrete Construction provides excellent work, punctual professional staff, quick response time, competitive pricing, and accurate on-site job estimates. Dual Concrete Construction specializes in residential basement and garage foundations, retaining walls, concrete patios, sidewalks, porches, and steps, and a lot more. They'll remove your old concrete and replace it. Let Dual Concrete Construction be your Wisconsin concrete contractor.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Welcome back to more of our pregame show brought to you by Home and Auto Sales, and time to talk to the head coach for the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders, Mark Vanderwerf. And Mark, 3-2 season going on so far, and some nice performances I've seen from some of your players. What's your thoughts on your team so far?
Yeah, overall, I'm pretty pleased on how we're doing. We've got some work to do still offensively. We need to gel a little bit more and get multiple good games from multiple peoples at a time. We've been, working hard to just put in more of a team game together and just have an all-out team effort and get everything clicking offensively, which would be a key for us.
I saw Taylor Hoffman was averaging 3 points a game, and then she goes off for 26 in the last game. Kind of brings up your points per average, game average. Yeah, 7 3-pointers in that ball game, and it looks like it's definitely distributed with many players on your scoring so far.
Yeah, we do have a lot of options offensively of girls that can go off on a single night. So that's going to be good for us because, they can't key singly on one offensive player. Yep, Taylor had a good night the other night, but we've also had players in the high double digits in all of our games so far this year.
And just thoughts on your opponent. I know you got a very tough Oshkosh Lourdes team in the gym here tonight. Talk about them.
Yeah, Oshkosh Lourdes is very solid. They're the three-time conference champions. They got probably a couple of the best players in the conference in Bauer and Rudinger. So that'll be a really tough matchup for us today. We'll just defensively try to key on them and just try to limit their opportunities.
Well, Coach, thanks for your time, and good luck tonight.
All right, thanks a lot. Thanks for being here.
Okay, Mark Vanderwerf joining us from Central Wisconsin Christian. Back after this on RP Sports.
Attention neuropathy sufferers, I've got some good news for you. Hello friends, this is Dr. Randall Blahoviak from New Medical Center. Do you have numbness, tingling, or burning in your feet? Does it feel like you are always walking around on a balled up sock? Have you stopped doing the things you love because the pain in your feet makes it impossible? If you answered yes to any of those questions, you may have neuropathy. Over 25 million Americans are currently dealing with this crippling disease, and just like you, most of them are frustrated with the lack of effective treatments that are available. Well, that ends today. At New Medical Center, we have successfully treated thousands of neuropathy patients, not only slowing or stopping the progression of this devastating condition, but in many cases reversing it. If you are tired of taking dangerous medications that only numb the senses and do nothing to treat your actual disease, it's time to see the doctors at New Medical Center, where we've designed a treatment plan to address the causes of neuropathy. Don't lose hope. Call New Medical Center at 920-324-9899 now for more information or to schedule an appointment. Or check us out on the web at newmedicalctr.com.
Oh, furnace, please, you keep me warm and cozy.
Oh, furnace, please. Hi, this is Jackie from All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Get on our furnace maintenance plan now to prevent a heating headache. It's a busy time of the year, full of magic and surprises. The last thing you need is a malfunctioning furnace. At All Phase, we're in the zone. We provide your comfort zone for all seasons. Log on to allphasecomforts.com.
Oh, furnace, please, you keep me warm and cozy.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway. such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot. Build better for future generations.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
Okay, we are back at Central Wisconsin Christian School. Girls playing first in the first of our two games we're covering here tonight. And last game for Central Wisconsin Christian was last week Thursday. Pretty convincing victory over Kenosha Christian Life, knocking them off 64-24 in that ball game. And there's one thing I wanted to mention, alluded to it earlier. Taylor Hoffman's been averaging 3 points a game through the first 4 games. Well, she put up 7 for 10 from three-point land and had 26 points in the ball game, and all of a sudden her points per game average went up to 8 points a game after that. But like I said in the pregame, that you never know where it's going to come from for this team. Kylie Beer at 11 points, and Kate DeVries, another one of their tall 6-foot girls on the team, grabbing down 10 rebounds in that game. So a nice game against Kenosha this past Thursday.
7 of 10 from 3 will definitely help your average. That's no doubt. And I used to do this math back when I coached. If you shoot 66 and 0.67% on three-pointers, that's like making 100% of your shots from the floor.
Right.
So, when you convert it and it's like you're making 7 out of 10, you're shooting over 100% in the game as far as two-point conversions would have been. So that's an amazing number.
Yeah, very nice. For the Christian school girls, are also going to hear a lot from Samantha Braskamp. She's been their main scorer for most games this season, 37% from behind the arc, 12 points a game for her also. Tabitha Walden, we know she's an athlete, and she's averaging 10 points a game, and again, she'll be one of their leaders out there. And you're going to hear a lot from Kate DeVries out there. Kylie Beer will come off the bench, give you some points, Charlotte Butine, and players like that, Mackenzie Zolke. All some key players for Christian School, which will come up big for them throughout the season.
Very familiar names from the volleyball team as well. These girls, multi-sport athletes.
Yeah, from the volleyball team and just about anywhere you go in Waupun. Very familiar Waupun-type names there. Of course, we'll talk about the Lourdes Academy Knights as this game goes on, but you're going to hear a lot from Delaney Riedinger, Haley Bauer. They're just stud athletes, and they're going to be the main ones that the Central Wisconsin Christians are going to need to slow down, at least in this ball game. Might be hard to contain them, but man, they are some nice athletes. Very good volleyball players. With Riedinger, had a great volleyball season, but here we are in the basketball court. A lot of the girls returning from last year, so a very experienced Knights team. We're going to come back with the starting lineups for both teams and the beginning of tonight's game at Central Wisconsin Christian. The Crusaders taking on the Knights of Lourdes Academy. Back after this on RP Sports.
Lady Knights and your Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders.
Oh, furnace.
A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, and orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
And Steve with us here at the Other Bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun. A lot going on this weekend. Let's start there here, Steve.
It's Christmas spirit time, so start with a Christmas meat raffle for Holiday Help for the Packer game, obviously. Started at 3 o'clock. Come down and check that out. We're still running our toy drive for them, too. So any gifts you can bring down here, throw in our bin, would be awesome for them, too. Let's help them out like we did last year. It was a great support from the community last year. Let's keep it going.
Of course, that's benefiting Waupun Holiday Help. The gift certificates, the pizzas. Talk about that combination here.
We have gift cards now that we're doing, so reloadable gift cards. You buy a $30 gift card, you get a 12-inch one-topping pizza. So work that out as how many increments you want to get. You can give away the pizza gift certificate as another stocking stuffer. So it's a great thing to have as a little extra something, too.
Quick push for New Year's Eve. Talk about that for us.
Casino night again. We've got some really cool prizes. We're going a different direction with we got a Blackstone as our main prize. We're going to do a lot of meat from Leroy Meats, a dinner, all kinds of appetizers, drinks. Come down, check it out. Meet the bartender. They'll give you all the information.
The Other Bar, Main Street, downtown Waupun. Have a great week, Steve. Thanks.
You too. Thanks, Nick.
Ready to bring you Central Wisconsin Christian against Lourdes Academy, the Knights. And here's the starting lineup here in this conference game out of the Trailways East Conference. Tabitha Bawalda for the Crusaders, 10 points a game. Kate DeVries, big 6-foot center for them, 6 points a game for her. Taylor Hoffman with 8 points a game. Samantha Braskamp, their scoring leader so far in the season, 12 points a game. She can shoot the three. And also Mackenzie Zolke, averaging 4 points a game. For Lourdes Academy, coached by Allie Starr, Aubrey Shettle, a 5'7 junior, averaging 7 points a game. Haley Bauer, a 5'7 senior, 16 points a game, 35% from behind the arc. Delaney Riedinger, a 5'9 senior, 18 points a game, 61% from behind the arc. One of those early season type of percentages there when you're hitting everything in the beginning of the season. Also, Hannah McDowell, 5'8 senior, 6 points a game, and Allie Heisinga, 5'7 senior. Don't get to the Waupun pronunciation with Heisinga. It's Heisinga over at Oshkosh Lourdes High School. People kind of trickling in here a little bit, filling up the gym. We'll try to get it all filled up by the time this game gets going, and you get more and more people as gets closer to the boys' game right after this. And Randy and I looking forward to bringing you a couple games here tonight.
A little bit of a late arriving crowd, and that might be, some people might not have realized that it was a doubleheader and just finding out. So, it happens sometimes, but 5:45 tip-off, we're almost ready to go.
Yeah, right on time. They had games before this with the JV1 and JV2 playing, and I know Scott Ritzman, where it's going to be a little quieter during the boys' game because nobody's stepping up to take the music. He needs to be over in the other gym to watch his daughter play over there. So the JV team will be playing while the boys varsity is playing later on the night. So here we go. Crusaders in their white jerseys and home jerseys, and Lourdes Academy in their black uniforms. Ready to play some girls basketball here at Central Wisconsin Christian School. Riedinger is going to jump against DeVries, and that is won by the Crusaders. They'll start things out. Pass down in the corner over to Bawalda. Back out on top in the hands of Braskamp.
Facing his own defense to start out.
That's no good. Rebound back and up and in. Nice job there by Taylor Hoffman. Goes up, grabs the rebound, puts it in, and first points of the game belong to the Crusaders.
Taylor said, I scored last game. I'm kind of into this now. I'm going to keep it going.
Yeah. I like to see that missed shot. Long rebound. That goes in the hands of Mackenzie Zolke. She'll bring it up now for CWC.
Nearly a double dribble, but she was able to pull her hand off.
Nice little pass inside. Bawalda gets it, kicks it back out on top. The pass over to DeVries along the block. Nice look inside, and foul. Looks like it'll be a foul on Delaney Riedinger. Is going to get called for the foul. Nice little pass and finding the cutter right down the lane for good position. And Bawalda goes to the line to shoot 2 now for the Crusaders.
That was a really nice job of using the short corner there, the low to the high pass against the zone.
Nice rotation on that one from Tabitha. 3-0. Commanding lead earlier in the ball game for the Crusaders. Nice start, though. I see some good things out of them early already. Next free throw also nothing but net for Tabitha. Crusaders open up a 4-0 lead. Little look inside and good hustle down the court. They end up finding number 34, Hannah McDowell. Some good ball movement there by the Knights.
We're seeing a little half-court pressure there, getting up near the midline. There's that again. Nice job.
They find DeVries in the lane, and that's just perfect ball movement. The last 2 trips down the court. And this time, Kate DeVries gets the benefit of it and gets an easy shot right in front of the rim. So again, Lourdes Academy with the basketball. Shettle has it out on top, passes left side over to Bauer. 3-pointer on the way from the left corner, comes up short. Riedinger gets the rebound, kicks it back out into the, where all the Christian School boys basketball players over in their cheering section. Errant pass.
Probably be here till about near halftime, and then they're going to have to start preparing for their own game.
Well, they do have kind of the same looking, the black and white look like they have for the jerseys of Lourdes Academy on the boys basketball team. 15-footer no good on the shot by Braskamp. One and done that trip down, and Bauer gets the rebound, brings it up along the right side. Goes Riedinger, gets cut off. Good defense there by Bawalda. 3-pointer straight away by Bauer. He is no good, and DeVries comes up with the ball, and here we go. Crusaders with it. Might want to pull back out with not having numbers. Pass inside again, trying the same thing, and this time we're going to put Braskamp from the left corner. Puts it up and puts it in. 3-point bucket there from Samantha Braskamp. That time they did get that look inside, and they decided DeVries to kick it out and found Braskamp for the 3-point basket. 9-2 the lead now for Central Wisconsin Christian. Riedinger inside, kicks it off to the left side. Back out on top in the hands of McDowell. Riedinger has it, top of the key. He's always looking for a chance to shoot it from outside. Bauer cuts to the lane and back out to Riedinger out on top. Good defense closing up those lanes to the basket. That rims out, and coming up with the ball is Samantha Braskamp pushing it up now. Great start here for the Crusaders. Cross-court pass over to Hoffman, looks inside, gets it to Bawalda, finds DeVries inside and puts it up and in. Man, they are moving the ball perfectly so far, forcing a timeout by the Knights. We'll be back after this with more Crusader basketball on RP Sports.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Okay, we are back. Steve Witterhack and Randy Armga with you here at Central Wisconsin Christian. Randy, boy, the ball movement has just been perfect so far for the Crusaders, up 11-2.
Well, they're well prepared to play against the zone defense, and we'll see if Lourdes changes it up right now. But, yeah, they're doing a great job. They're just running an X game, getting the ball in that short corner below the zone, and then the high post is cutting. Either got the skip pass or the high post entry as they cut. Waupun also finishing extremely well.
Yeah, taking advantage of all the opportunities so far in the ball game. Riedinger gets it top of the key, guarded by Bawalda, goes off to her left with it. Nice double team, good help there by DeVries, and another errant pass into the cheering section for the Crusaders. Both ends of the court. Right now, CWC looking really good.
And we're going to see some full court pressure now.
Full court pressure being applied here again by Lourdes Academy, bringing it up as Braskamp along the left side.
Braskamp, she looks like a very confident ball handler, not afraid to face pressure.
I remember her from last year, too. She was a nice player last year and did a lot of good things for the Crusaders. errant pass, but is chased down by Mackenzie Zolke. Has it out here half court to set things up this trip down the court. Hoffman gets it down to the corner. Back into Boalda inside, goes up and under, doesn't get it, and putting it back up and in. Right now owning the boards and everything on the court are the Crusaders, and DeVries gets the rebound and the bucket. She's got 6 points in the game already.
She has 6 points, a couple of rebounds, and a couple of nice assists. As part of that interior double post and another steal.
There's a steal for her, and her help-out defense, too, I thought. Very good so far. What a great start for CWC, leading now 13-2. Makes a little shell shocked, I think, here at Central Wisconsin Christian. Oh, that one is the first real mistake that they made so far. Boalda kind of tries to get it to Hoffman down to the corner as she was cutting down towards the corner. That's out of bounds. Ball goes to the Knights.
Seeing Saber Machuros check in for Lourdes. He's about the closest person that is as tall as Kate Dykstra. Or Kate DeVries, I should say. Sorry.
You remember her from the volleyball season, a middle hitter on the volleyball team. Down to the corner with it. Shettle goes along the baseline, gets cut off. Nice job there by Braskamp. Goes Riedinger again, likes to go to her left. Three-pointer on the way, and that is no good. Rebound on. That's won by Lourdes Academy. They get Machuros underneath, and she's going to get fouled and go to the free throw line to shoot a pair.
Looked like a pretty good block there if you watched it live, but out official saying a little bit on the forearm.
Braskamp picks up the foul. Just the first team foul for the Crusaders. Machuros' free throw is no good. Two new players check in for the Crusaders. Kylie Beard comes in along with Charlotte Butine. DeVries getting a rest along with Zolke. Yeah, what a great start. It's been fun to watch the beginning of this ball game here for the Crusaders. Next one, nothing but net for Machuros. Pretty good on that one. Beard gets the inbounds pass, brings it up along the right side, working against Machuros, who just kind of lets her get across half court.
You gotta be careful picking that ball up when you get over half court there.
Little lob pass inside to Beer, and that one's a little bit too much on it in the hands of the Knights. Pass down the court, and a couple times now I've seen Hannah McDowell kind of getting that early release down there, and she's been rewarded. That time she draws the foul. 2 free throws for Hannah McDowell. And they're looking for it, too, right away. As soon as they got it, they knew to get it down to her.
Yeah, make or miss. They are certainly looking to push the ball.
McDowell good on the first one. 13-4. Lead now for the Crusaders. 12:33 left here in the first half. McDowell's next free throw. That's a little short. Getting it and coming up with a nice job by Beer to grab it. You never want to see the shooter get their own rebound on a short shot at the free throw line. It's the players' duties to box them out.
Especially in today's game where the shooter is the only one that can't leave early.
The three-pointer on the way is up, and it is good. The hot hand of Taylor Hoffman still going into this game after 7 threes in the last game last week. Didn't hesitate on that one. Catch and shoot. 16-4 lead now for the Crusaders. Bauer gets it inside. A nice little shot, having the defender on her hip. Goes off to her right, off the glass and in for Haley Bauer.
Knights,
a weak pass there, and that is picked off. Bauer's going to get it back and set things up now for the Knights. Passes up the 3, finds a Riedinger top of the key. 16-6 now, the lead for Central Wisconsin Christian. Bauer playing catch back and forth with Riedinger. Back over to Bauer on the left side. She's going to launch up a 3, and before that shot, looks like it's going to be a foul on the Knights.
Going to go against Aubrey Shettle.
Yeah, that was something happened away from the ball. 10-point lead, though, for the Crusaders. 11:24 left here in the first half. Thanks for joining us, Steve Witterhack, along with Randy Armga. Big Nate Young also here. We're all set to give you 2 games. You can do the boys' game after this against Lourdes Academy.
That's a bit of a scramble for you and I. And be careful. Oh, good job. I thought she was going to throw it into the backcourt.
Butine gets it over to the right side, over to Boalda, passes it back out on top. Well, maybe Tabitha had a chance to maybe bring it up there hard on that shot, but resets out the top.
Be careful right here. Lourdes trying to pick up the defense, make a run.
What a nice move. A girl comes off the bench, Charlotte Butine, that has moves like that, spinning in the lane and gets to the front of the rim and puts it away. That was a nice move all the way to get into that point and then finishing. 18-6 now, the lead for the Crusaders. Little lob pass into Machuros inside and no good. And a great job by Beer to tap the ball over to Braskamp. Missed shot and the ball back in the hands of the Crusaders. They're scrambling for the ball down there. It'll remain Crusader basketball. Yeah, they're going to go the other way with it.
I said Crusaders ball, but
at
then
first, and now it's back over in the Lourdes.
Changed his initial call.
DeVries checks back in. So does Zolke. Hoffman on the bench now for CWC. 12-point lead. Great start against a team that really has aspirations of getting and maybe even winning the state tournament with Lourdes Academy. Some great players, a lot of returning players from last year, a lot of seniors on the team. Riedinger has it inside three-point range off the glass and in. She got to put her head back and said she maybe didn't call bank, but it's 2 points anyway. Back to a 10-point lead now for Central Wisconsin Christian, handling that full court pressure pretty good. Zolke has it. She'll launch up a three, a little wide left, a little strong. DeVries rips down the rebound. Here goes Braskamp from downtown. Back of the rim, no good. DeVries with another rebound. Racking up the boards, racking up the points. She's having a monster game so far.
Yeah. Looking for a triple-double maybe. She's got a few more steals to make. There's a nice move.
And Machuros is going to get called for a foul. 2 free throws now for the Crusader Zolke. Yeah, thanks for joining us for our radio listeners out there. If you know somebody that doesn't have access to a TV and that's why they're not following the game, well, you turn on the radio here in the Waupun area, go to 103.3 FM. If you know somebody in the Fond du Lac area, you can also listen to it there at 93.7 FM. So we got you covered video-wise and radio-wise. Nice looking free throw by Mackenzie Zolke. Second one on the way. Comes up short, and Riedinger gets the rebound. And again, tossing it away. Hoffman there for the steal. Gets the ball over to Butine on the right side, going up against Riedinger. Puts it up. That one spills off the other side of the rim. And coming up with a rebound is Hannah McDowell. Again, Machuros kind of lets it get between her hands, and then she's going to lose it off her hands and out of bounds. It'll be Crusader basketball. So trying to find Machuros down the court, but had trouble handling the ball.
Crusaders have to be very aware of the pace that the Knights want to go at. No time to think about anything or celebrate after an offensive set. It looks like a little 2-1-2 zone right now.
Hoffman's going to lob it into DeVries, has it along the baseline. Back on the left side, three-pointer on the way. That is no good. On the shot by Butine. Machuros gets the rebound, gives it off to Bauer to bring it up now for the Red Knights. .8:40 and counting down here in the half. Bauer goes up, draws the foul. She'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Bauer was looking for a clear out the entire way. She wanted to go one-on-one.
She's 6 for 6 on the season. See if she can keep up her 100% shooting percentage here tonight at Central Wisconsin Christian. This free throws up, and that one goes in. Back to a 10-point lead for the Crusaders. Coming in now for CWC, Jenna Scouten will check in, and sitting down will be Charlotte Butine.
Butine had a nice little run while she was in there.
Yeah, so that's what I said. You get her off the bench and making moves like she did out there.
Make Bauer 8 for 8 at the charity stripe for the season.
Ball in the hands now of Jenna Scouten. Remember her sister Jolie playing here and being the big star on the court. Now over at Dordt College. Looks a lot like her sister too. Maybe a little bit shorter. Yeah, a lot of great athletes that have been through. A lot of height. Seems to be there's always at least a couple 6-footers at least that are on the girls' basketball or volleyball team here at Central Wisconsin Christian. Now, one year when they only had 9 boys basketball players, the girls were taller than the boys' team. The boys only had like 1 6-foot guy, and the girls had like 3. Probably had DeYoung out there.
The boys were very young then.
Yeah. Oh, nice steal there. Another steal again by DeVries. Steps in and taps the ball away, grabs it. Crusaders with the basketball, trailing by 9 ahead by 19 to 10. And that was going to get taken away by Bauer. Heading down the court now. With it is McDowell and loses it, and in the hands again of who else? DeVries. Beer's going to line up a 3-point shot and puts it up. That rims out no good.
Board.
Nice job by Scout. Maybe one of the shorter players on the court decides it's in a little trouble. Let's hit it off her leg, and we'll live to see another pass here. But a nice little rebound on that one by Jenna Scout.
I like the shot selection. Didn't go down, but she got it in momentum, walking up to the line, had a good look at it.
And they're going to get it in to Scout. It's going to get knocked out of bounds by Bauer. The other sibling of the Scout family, Josh, and we saw him during the volleyball season, assistant coach on the Sheboygan Christian girls volleyball team. We saw that during the playoffs. And, that one's kind of hung up in the air, and they do get it. Did get to her. A little nervous about that steal possibility.
Yeah, the Knights still playing zone, but they've changed it up. They used a couple of different zones and very aggressive zones right now.
Yeah. Oh, that one's tossed away, and then a nice job by Scout to tap it and get the ball back. Goes up and right to the rim, comes up short. It's going to get knocked out of bounds by Riedinger. It'll remain Crusader basketball, but a couple of nice plays by Scouten. Ball in the hands of the Crusaders.
They did a nice job splitting the defense there.
Had a chance. He kind of took a little step off to the right to get some open space. Great start here from CWC.
Nice pass again.
Bree's going to get it back out on top over to Scouten. Oh, and that was going to get tapped away, and coming up with the steal is Huizinga, but guess who? Scouten comes up with it. Kicks it out right side over to Braskamp. Oh, and then that one just tossed away. Getting a little sloppy right now with Crusaders on their passing. We still have a 9-point lead. Bauer takes it in the lane, and she gets fouled on her way to the basket on the floor.
A lot of body there. She able to cross over. She's a good ball handler, good athlete. Understands the game. She gets her shoulders in front of her defender, then veers off into that defender. That's the way you teach kids. Either you're going to foul or you have to get out of the way and let her get a clear path. So, yeah, she's very good at that.
Yeah, I thought it was a great defensive effort for Central Wisconsin Christian this ball game, too. Just really doing a great job. Shuttle gets it. Back in the hands of Huizinga. Well, you upon people, I apologize. It is Huizinga over there, and it's Huizinga over here. 3-pointer up and rattles home off the shot of Aubrey Shettle, getting her first points of the game. Back within 6 now are the Knights. And again, just waiting to jump that passes Bauer, and the Crusaders just went right into it. Another 3-pointer on the way from Shettle, and that is nothing but net. And just like that, 3-point lead for the Crusaders, and they take a timeout. Back after this on RP Sports.
Extend your vertical tillage options with a new Kuhn Krause Accelerator XT8010 available at Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun and Watertown. Proven Excalibur VT blades cut tough residue, creating a superior seed bed. Gang angle options of 1 to 5 degrees for true vertical tillage or 6 to 8 degrees for more aggressive tillage action. Mid-mounted tines redirect soil and residue flow ahead of rear gangs. Exclusive star wheel treaders, brake clods, and anchor residue, while the 24/7 conditioning reel firms and finishes the seed bed. The Accelerator XT is available in RTK cut widths of 11 to 40 foot. Ask your dealer about the new Smart Soil Technology ISOBUS system for your new Accelerator XT.
We are back at Central Wisconsin Christian School just like that after an 11-point lead for the Crusaders. Now, a few 3-point baskets by Aubrey Shettle. Some bad passing by the Crusaders when they started out so clean with that. And now they only lead by 3, 19-16 and more. Full court pressure by the Knights.
Well, the Knights looking to pick up the pace here, look for some traps.
Braskamp gets the ball over to Butine along the right side, gives up her dribble. A little bit of a trouble, and that's going to be over and back on the Crusaders again. taking care of the ball offensively for the Crusaders, and an issue here in the last 2 or 3 minutes.
You have to be so careful picking up your dribble once you cross midcourt. Trap to the backcourt creates issues. Got to be strong with the ball. Keep your dribble alive if you can.
Shuttle gets it back out on top to Bauer, and we've got an offensive foul. They're going to call.
Yeah, they're trying to run that double screen there, fade screen for the shooter, and a little bit of movement.
Yeah, they're going to call
twice now they've been called on that double screen that they run.
Hannah McDowell picks that foul up. Her first foul. 4 fouls apiece for the teams. Braskamp will bring it over half court, working against Bauer.
Yeah.
Nice pass cross court. And going up and overlaying it on that one, and Bauer chases down the rebound. Missed shot by Butine. Riedinger will bring it up now for the Knights. Ball down to the corner, three-pointer on the way. They'll catch and shoot. That is no good. And rebound by Charlotte Butine to bring it up now for Central Wisconsin Christian. Braskamp gets it, passes up the three, gets it in the lane, back out on top. Number runner, tough shot there. That's going to go off the backboard and off the rim and in the hands of Aubrey Schettle.
Substitution in for the
Knights bringing in Ellie Cook, 5'6" sophomore. First time we've called her name in the first time in the ball game.
Momentum has swung towards the Knights, but the Crusaders with that still the 3-point lead here. Just got to get their composure, find a couple of shots.
Well, maybe Bauer traveled at the beginning of that little pass he did earlier. Nice little spin move, but it's no good. And waiting for it on the other side of the rim, he is Hannah McDowell. Now just a 1-point lead for Central Wisconsin Christian. They haven't scored for a while. They were ahead 19-8 at one time. They're going to pass it in the lane. Wally gets it knocked away by Bauer. Pushing it up, 3-on-2 break. They find Riedinger, goes on the right side of the rim and puts it in. Lead now in the hands of the Knights just like that.
Just like that, defense leading to offense. Getting out in transition for some easy hoops.
Walla coming in on the left side. She's going to get fouled and get herself a couple free throws.
Lourdes Academy foul on Bauer. That's her second.
And Walla 2 points in the game, both from the free throw line. Yeah, crazy how quickly that turned around, but just just real soft passing. They're just not being real sure with the basketball and not getting the looks they were getting earlier, and some definitely increase in intensity of the defense they're facing too. Good job there by Bawalda, keeping it going from the line. Ties this thing up at 20 apiece.
3 of 3 for Tabitha from the line.
Next one on the way, and that is also nothing but net. 4 points for her, and quickly down the court are the Knights. So they're trying to get a little transition basket, but good job by the Crusaders getting back.
Running a little flex action right now.
Little pass, lob pass into Riedinger inside. That gets blocked by DeVries. Continues to play very well in this ball game. Zolke has it near half court, being guarded by Bauer. Down to 4 minutes left in the first half. Crusaders up by 1. That one's tapped away by McDowell from behind, and coming up with it is Aubrey Schettle. Hands it off to Riedinger to bring it up now for the Knights. McDowell thought about the three, gets it back out on top. Reset now for the Knights. Bauer posting up. And
get her for a hook.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, offensive foul, and he's actually showing the old elbow at the old clear out.
That is her third foul.
Wow, that'd be a big loss in that. She's going to be sitting there for a while, maybe the rest of the half with 3.5 minutes left.
Yeah, she's kind of the quarterback and the leader of this program. You can see that. That's by her floor presence.
So that could bode well here for the Crusaders. Braskamp has it over to Hoffman. Like to get a little more of a look at a 3-point shot. And just deadly from behind the arc. DeVries gets it, a little power dribble inside and puts it up and in. Kate DeVries continues to dominate. 8 points for her in the ball game. Numerous blocks, numerous steals. And changes the game defensively. Set up play to get a three-point shot up. That rims out, no good. Nice job by Braskamp to come in. Doesn't have really numbers here, but takes it up, hooks it up and spills off the rim, no good. And Shettle chases it down for the Knights.
Another good take right there. You got to like the action. Ball just didn't want to fall.
So Huizinga with it, gets it back to Riedinger. Bell passes up the look in the corner, gives up her dribble, back over to Riedinger, throws it up there, and no good. And Hoffman comes up with a rebound. There's Braskamp along the left side now for the Crusaders. Cross-court pass over to Hoffman. Three-pointer on the way again. Nothing but net for Taylor Hoffman. 2 for 2 from behind the arc. There's a girl who is feeling it right now.
And she's at her season average now with 8 points. You said it was low early in the season, but had the big breakout game. Averaging about 8. She has 8 right now.
Now a couple three-point baskets on her 2 tries. 2 for 2 from behind the arc. Great defense there by Braskamp. Shettle working against her. Minute 50 left. Long three on the way. Straight away, no good. And Bawalda rips down the rebound. She's going to get called for a travel. Kind of was a little off balance and had to end up bringing up that pivot foot. But a nice rebound there from Tabitha.
This has been an intense, fast-paced game. You can see the girls kind of holding their, put their hands on their hips, trying to catch their breath.
Yeah, definitely a team that wants to speed things up. From the free throw line, Riedinger puts it up, no good. Macheros chases it down and gets in lane over to McDowell off the glass, and then she gets fouled on her way to the basket. So back to the line to shoot a couple free throws will be Hannah McDowell.
Braskamp's second foul.
Kylie Beer waiting to enter the game now for the Crusaders. 1:38 left in the half. 26-20 in favor of Central Wisconsin Christian. Impressive first half. First free throw was good for McDowell. I was supposed to mention, too, that Ellie Cook and Sarah Hafmeister are sisters. Is that right?
I don't know.
Are Hafmeister and Cook sisters? Yeah, they are. Okay. That's what Coach told me that.
You were asking the wrong guy when you looked at me.
You were asking
the young lady next to me.
I was talking to her because I thought she definitely know. Front of the rim, no good on the next one. Again, McDowell with a one. Oh, a bad pass there by Hoffman. Fires over the head of Braskamp. 26-21. 134 left. A lot of good things to talk about and build on in the second half. Try to get that flow going again that they had in the first half of this first half of basketball. Great defense, smart passing. Cook has a three from the corner by McDowell. That's way too strong. Riedinger gets it and a double dribble.
And she knew it.
Yeah, she just gave it up right away. Delaney Riedinger just hasn't found her groove yet in this ball game. And again, she's their scoring leader, 18 points. She's got 4 points in this game so far.
She didn't even look at the official or anything. She knew immediately that she...
Crusaders back with a basketball in the hands now. Mackenzie Zilke gets over to Hoffman along the right sideline. Ooh, maybe getting away with a travel on that one. Zilke gets it back up to Hoffman out on top. Under a minute to play. We'll pass inside. Nice look into Bawalda. Macheros, though, knocks it out of her hands, out of bounds. It'll remain Crusader basketball.
Help side defense got over there while the ball was in the air. You hear coaches always saying, move on air time. You have to move on air time.
Get it into Hoffman down in the corner. Definitely aware of where she is right now. And try to get it inside. They do get it to Bawalda. Back up to Beer out on top. Throws it up and nothing but net for Kylie Beer. Gets her first points from behind the arc. Back to an 8-point lead. Nice answer there by the Crusaders here. And a lot of all this happening right now with Haley Bauer sitting on the bench with 3 fouls. Yeah, she's definitely the quarterback of the team and not out there to distribute right now. But Cheryls goes in, gets it blocked though by Beer. Then it goes off the legs of Ellie Cook, and it'll be Crusader basketball with 20 seconds left. Nice job by Beer going up and getting the clean block.
Beer got the block as well as knocking the ball off the feet of the Lourdes player, so very active.
So Zilke with it. We're down to 10 seconds left. Hoffman has it along the right sideline, and they get it into Zolke. Turns around, 15-footer up. That's short, no good. Ball's out of bounds with 1.9 seconds left, and it'll be Knights basketball. And Skouten's going to check in here in the last 1.9 seconds, and Braskamp will sit down.
That makes sense completely because she has 2 fouls right now. And to make sure she's safe, even with only 2 seconds left.
Yeah, you want to get one on the inbounds pass. Here goes Shettle, and somebody losing their shoe. Zolke does on the way in. But a really, really nice first half of basketball by the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders. They lead 29-21. And Randy and I'll be back and talk about the first half in just a few minutes on RP Sports.
Shepherd of the Hills Catholic School in Eden is a faith-centered community that carries on the tradition of outstanding Catholic education. It's closer than you think. Students grow academically, spiritually, and emotionally, all in a Christ-centered environment. Log on soth-school.org and like us on Facebook.
Josh Dual Concrete Construction provides excellent work, punctual professional staff, quick response time, competitive pricing, and accurate on-site job estimates. Dual Concrete Construction specializes in residential basement and garage foundations, retaining walls, concrete patios, sidewalks, porches, and steps, and a lot more. They'll remove your old concrete and replace it. Let Dual Concrete Construction be your Wisconsin concrete contractor.
Life's better with an auto policy from American Family Insurance, no matter what dreams you're driving towards. That's because you'll feel totally protected with the right auto coverage. Plus, you'll save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home with our expert agents. American Family Insurance.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
How do you make everyone's favorite buffet even better? How do you make the country's best chicken even more exciting? How do you make Thursday the best night ever? Wing night at Pizza Ranch. Boneless and traditional. A variety of sauces. All the wings you want, plus all your other buffet favorites. The country's best wing night is here. Taking flight Thursday nights only at Pizza Ranch. Everyone's favorite buffet.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net. Randolph Family Dental understands families. Dr. Ross Werner and his daughters, Dr. Madeline Werner and Dr. Muriel Werner Didman, are there to take care of all of your family's dental needs. They are committed to the highest level of care for their patients. And Randolph Family Dental is currently taking new patients. Call them at 920-326-3191 or visit them at their new facility at 130 Progress Drive in Randolph. Randolph Family Dental is a proud supporter of Randolph sports.
Okay, we are back at Central Wisconsin Christian School. What a enjoyable first half for Central Wisconsin Christian. They came out all guns blaring. Defensively, everything's working. Offensively, getting some nice looks inside, and everything that they did in the first half of that first half was really nice, high-level stuff. And they had a great game plan, and they ran it perfectly in that first half. So I was impressed by them.
Lourdes came out with a 2-3 zone, and CWC very well prepared for it right there. They ran a little X game. They were able to get the ball into that short corner, low post, actually it's hard to sell kids on that. You got to almost where you're out of bounds. You're below the glass of the backboard. You feel like you're not really able to score right there, but it forces that defense to drop. It allows that high post to be a cutter. You also have great opportunities for a skip pass, diagonal skip passes, which will give you an open three. And I don't know if they skipped one in that situation, but they went to the high post from the low post, and then they were able to reverse the ball, and they got a nice open look one time for a three there. So very good game plan against Lourdes' defensive plan.
Yeah, then all of a sudden, things kind of wheels fell off for a little bit. Passing was a little soft on the passing, threw the ball away a lot, and they were up by 11 points, 19-8. And before you knew it, they were down 20-19 after a lot of steals and some pretty intense defense applied by the Knights. But the one good thing that happened, their main ball handler, quarterback of the team out there, Haley Bauer, 3 fouls and sat down for the last 3.5 minutes of the game, and it was kind of a turning point. Been taking advantage of it were Crusaders again, and now opened up an 8-point lead. So that was a great answer and a really opportunistic opportunity they're taking advantage of here against the Knights.
Yeah, I think there was a little animated discussion that went on in the Knights huddle there during one of the timeouts about you better show up to play tonight.
Right.
This Crusaders team is pretty good. And they turned up the defense. That was really the key there. They really got after it. They got in the passing lanes, and they were able to turn over the Crusaders. But credit CWC. They responded. They sucked it up a little bit when the times were getting tough, and they were able to respond, and they did a much better job over the last 5 minutes in that first half of taking care of the basketball.
What a monster first half for Kate DeVries. She did so many things well. Got 8 points in the first half. Had numerous blocks, steals, numerous rebounds. She just everything she did definitely went her way, and she had a very impressive first half of basketball.
And she defended the post well too. She was getting 3 quarters. She's strong enough where she can lean on a little bit with her lower body and not have those fouls that you see sometimes when people are using their hands too much, and just got Lourdes out of their offensive mind set a little bit, and so she did so many things well.
Let's take a look at scoring in the first half of action. Again, her halftime score, 29-21 in favor of the Crusaders over the Knights.
First off, for Lourdes Knights, Aubrey Shettle with 6 points, both on 3-point shots. Haley Bauer with 4. Delaney Riedinger with 4. Saber Marcheros with 1 point. Hannah McDowell with 6. And for the Crusaders, Tabitha Boalda, 4 points, all on free throws. Kate DeVries with 8. Taylor Hoffman, 8 points. She has 2 made 3-point attempts. Kylie Beer with 3 on a 3-pointer. Charlotte Butine got in the book, 2 points. Samantha Raskamp with 3, and Mackenzie Zilke with 1. She was 1 of 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, 7 different scorers, and so many things that stood out in that first half. Taylor Hoffman, 7 3-pointers in the last game she played, and she had 2 looks today. And they've been they definitely knew she was hitting those last games, so they were out on her. But when they did, they gave her a crease out there. She's 2 for 2 from 3-point land, and you bring somebody off the bench like Charlotte Butine, comes into the game, gets some the ball handling steals and a nice move in the lane to go up and get 2 points. And you bring also off the bench Scouten out there too, and then she comes up with some nice steals and some good things that she did out there. Stole the ball a few times within just about 15 seconds of each other, so that brought some energy out there. So, boy, you're getting just the starters doing well and then people off the bench also contributing.
Yeah, both Scouten and Butine were not afraid for the moment at all. They were on the attack right as soon as they got in the game and took the ball to the rack. They had a couple of shots that just rimmed out, or they could have had more points, but they did a nice job attacking the glass and also creating opportunities for their teammates.
Our Lens Truck MVP of the week. We do this every week, and Aiden Hawkinson, I believe, is the athlete of the week, sponsored by Lens Truck out of Fond du Lac. And we saw him, monster game that he had against Ashwaubenon on 39 points in that ball game, and with the Springs game too, also a monster game. So definitely deserving with that huge week he had last week.
There's a kid that can shoot it once he gets in the gym. We see him pull some shots. I think, boy, great shot. 26 feet at times, but he's certainly capable of doing it. He's got a very pretty stroke.
Yeah, don't forget we're going to be covering the boys' game after that, a doubleheader tonight. So we're kind of just, Randy looks really comfortable, almost like you're in a recliner there. This is I love the hospitality with everybody so kind to us.
And
here,
you're welcome, Steve. I brought you
me one too, a chair too, and this is beautiful because I always say this might be the most uncomfortable bleachers to sit in, but you put a seat on it like a lot of people have here in front of us, and man, you got a pretty comfortable spot to watch the game. But I'm looking forward to the second half. You got Bauer, see if you can get an early foul on her, possibly get her fourth foul, and make her very limited impact in the second half. And boy, Crusaders, if they just can keep things up and playing confidently out there, be a little more careful with the ball, and see what happens here in the second half. They're ahead 29-21 on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard.
Now, you and I love coming to this gym, as the hospitality of the community here. The players are so nice. The staff is so great, but the bleachers, not so much. These are some of the worst bleachers around. Sorry, guys.
It's the only bad thing we say about being here at CWC.
Especially when you get a little older.
Oh, nice job, Hoffman, I should say, Bawalda intercepting that pass, trying to find Riedinger inside. Maybe that's one of the things they wanted to see if they can get her inside a little bit more instead of her taking people off the dribble from the perimeter. Braskamp looks inside. Bawalda gets it back. Oh, then it's going to go off from Braskamp's hands, and that'll be over and back.
Doesn't matter, last touch. She's asking there. Said the ball was tipped away and I didn't have control, but she did touch it last. By rule, that's all that's necessary.
Okay, just in the first 28 seconds of the second half of action. No score yet by either team.
A lot of people don't understand that rule. Even if the defender tips it away and it goes off your foot.
First little defensive breakdown, I think, from the Crusaders. They found Shettle all alone over on the left side of the basket for an easy two. Back to a 6-point lead now for the Crusaders.
There's a little man full court pressure here, just trying to pick up the pace of the Knights.
Going to get it off to the right side over the hands of Hoffman working against Bauer.
Bauer's got to be careful.
Yeah. Three-pointer from the left corner. That one a little short on the shot by Braskamp. Bauer gets it. She'll push it up. That would have been nice to try to do something that would have made her possibly follow you. Little scoop shot there, no good. And rebound at first was in the hands of the Crusaders, but then picked up and put in by Bauer. Now it cut down to a 4-point lead for the Crusaders.
Well, you know the Knights are going to come after you. They're one of the better teams in the state. They're not going to settle for this. You're going to have to match that intensity.
Braskamp takes it out top. Passes it over to Zolke over along the right side. Yeah, thanks to all of our sponsors for making our presentation here at Radio Plus possible. Don't forget, we are also on the radio at 103.3 FM. We'll pass into Bawalda inside, block from behind by Riedinger. And she also gets the ball afterwards. Passes it up to Bauer. You're Shettle down in the corner with it. Back out on top. Riedinger turns around, throws it up, and puts it in. Nothing but net for Delaney Riedinger. That was 7 points in the ball game. Some in-your-face defense, full court being applied now by the Knights. Just a 1-point lead for the Crusaders, who have not scored in the first 2.5 minutes of this second half. DeVries gets it out on top. Passes left side in the hands of Zolke. She'll launch up a three, and that is good. Nice answer there by Mackenzie Zilke. The first one from downtown.
Tough shot right there. Bit of a step back and then getting space.
McDowell has it out on top. They kind of back off, and here goes Bauer with the shot over. Shoots it, and getting the rebound is Hoffman. Boy, going at it out there, but the Crusaders come up with the basketball with a 4-point lead. Braskamp has it out on top, gets it back over to Taylor Hoffman, and somehow the ball gets in Zilke's hands, turns around, misses, and coming in for the rebound and putting it in is Tabitha Bawalda. The Knights would-be rebounder was just going to go flat foot and see if they thought they had it all day to get it, but nice job by Hoffman, or Bawalda coming in, grabbing it and putting it in. Here goes McDowell with a three-point shot up, and that is good. Anna McDowell with her first three-pointer. She's got 9 in the ball game now.
Both teams going to man-to-man defense. Saw a lot of zone in the first half. They're just going to be mano on mano right now and see who's got more grit. That's a nice take.
Oh, Braskamp takes it up, draws the foul. Might be trying to find Bauer, who's ever covered. She's covering, get it to that person and see if they can get that foul on her. But going to the line now will be Samantha Braskamp, shooting her first free throws of the ball game. Free throws up, and it is good. Boy, some pretty good free throw shooting that we're seeing here tonight with the teams.
Both teams putting on a bit of a clinic.
Yeah, Materials checks into the ball game for the Knights. Also, Kylie Reitz checks in.
Somebody's okay. A little confusion on who was coming in and who was staying in.
Braskamp's next free throw also. Both of them didn't touch the rim at all. He's got 5 points in the ball game. Back to a 5-point lead now for the Crusaders. Bauer has it along the right side, working against Zilke. She likes to go off to her right, those little hook shots off the glass. Materials has it along the right side, gets it back in the hands of Riedinger. Coach Vander was going to be pretty happy, telling the girls, just stay back, don't get out there too much. And a foul on DeVries.
No, Materials with a travel.
A travel. There you go.
Yeah, she took an extra step in there.
Nice job there, Kate. And like I said, she's had a great game here tonight. 5-point lead for the Crusaders. See if they can add to that right now this trip down. Zilke passes up the three. Look, Braskamp gets it on the left side. Walden gets it back out to Braskamp, left side up, and a little too strong, and Bauer grabs the rebound on the other side.
Got to be aware. She's always with her head up.
Riedinger launches one up a little wide right. Materials gets the rebound. Looked like she was just kind of off balance the whole way when she got the ball, but foul's going to be called on the Crusaders.
Taylor Hoffman with the call, and that is her first.
Yeah, nobody's got 3 fouls even for Crusaders yet, I don't think. Riedinger takes it in strong on the left side, overlays it, and back in the hands of the Knights. Bauer has it beyond the free throw line and drains it. She's got 8 points in the game.
Second chance opportunities. That's
in a hurry.
Pass. It was
taken away, and here goes Bauer. Takes in the lane, a little floater in the lane, no good. Tap back and over to McDowell all by herself. Nice job by Bauer to keep that one alive, finding McDowell for the basket. And we have got a timeout. Back in a minute with more Crusader basketball on RP Sports.
Here's Tyler Schultz from Warner Harmson, downtown Waupun.
Just expanded our business last year, and we got into cabinets and countertops. 2024, it's a great time to come in right now. Start remodeling your kitchen or your bathrooms. We have cabinets that range, really, really small up to really large vanities, nice countertops, and really make your bathroom or your whole kitchen come together.
Warner Harmson, furniture, flooring, blinds, cabinets, and countertops. Main Street, Waupun.
When's the last time you reviewed your Medicare or your health insurance benefits? Do you have a plan? A lot of people choose plans that don't fit their healthcare needs or budget. Don't make that mistake. We here at SIA Insurance work with many different companies and carriers to get you the best coverage at the best value. For more information, contact SIA Insurance at 999 West Main Street in Waupun. Call SIA Insurance at 324-2071 for free help.
Okay, we are back at Central Wisconsin Christian. Steve Witterhack and Randy Armga here along with Big Nate Young on the video streaming. And 8-point lead dwindled down to 1-point lead here that we started out here in the second half. Now just a 1-point lead. Some pretty good, tenacious defense by the Knights, and they actually took the timeout after that to kind of shore things up.
Yeah, animated huddle it was going on as well.
The ball Back in the hands of the Crusaders, barely hanging on here along the baseline, and try to get it to Mawalda, knocked away in the hands of Bauer now, directing some traffic and rushing it up the court. Goes in strong on the right side. Shettle has it around the horn, and McDowell's going to put one up. That's going to come up short, and Macheros comes up with a rebound. Bauer was with it again on the perimeter, trying to look inside, trying to find Riedinger in there, but nice collapsing defense there by the Crusaders. 11:50 left in the game, just a 1-point lead for Central Wisconsin Christian. Look inside to Shettle. Back over to Macheros, hard up the glass, no good, and Hoffman ends up getting the rebound for the Crusaders. Crusaders hanging on to a 1-point lead, 36-35.
Back to zone it is, and again, the Crusaders having a little bit of a difficult time recognizing exactly what the defense was doing there.
McDowell has it, puts it on the floor, gets over to Riedinger. Has it out from the top of the key extended, here half court. Back over to Bauer. That's taking you to the right. That's you got to kind of shade that way, and she goes off the glass and in. Now the Knights have the lead, 37-36.
And Haley Bauer has been able to stay foul-free here in the second half.
And Braskamp will launch on up from straight away. That's no good. Long rebound in the hands of Bawalda. Back over to Braskamp. Long three on the way in front of the rim, no good. The shot by Hoffman, another rebound for the Crusaders. Braskamp again reloads and misses the three. McDowell gets the rebound. Knights have the ball. Shettle will set up to throw a three up, and that is no good. McDowell gets the rebound, and nice defense there by the Crusaders. Taking it away is Butine. Brings it up the court now, and looks the other side of the lane and finds Bawalda off the backboard and off the front of the rim, no good.
Got to get back. Here they come.
That's going to be an offensive foul, kind of putting a little extra in at the end. Riedinger, you know, the defender was almost underneath the basket. She kind of went in and into the defender, and offensive foul on Riedinger.
Yeah, she just put her head down and decided she was going to go all the way to the glass once she got to about half court, and pretty good job by the Crusaders setting up a wall back there. And again, we're seeing some man full court pressure, just trying to pick up the pace. Be careful.
There we go. Ball down the hand. Bawalda has it down the corner, gives up a dribble back out on top with it to Zolke. Braskamp gets it down along the left block. It's lost by Kylie Beer, mishandled the ball. Still a 1-point lead for Lourdes Academy, leading 37-36.
What a game, Steve.
Yeah, it's been very entertaining. Very entertaining. And I expect the boys' game that we'll be covering right after this should be a pretty good game, too. McDowell takes it on the right side, gets it blocked. Oh, nice job on the block by Central Wisconsin Christian's Butine, but they throw it away. And McDowell gets blocked. Well, she's going to get fouled from behind by Beer. Beer kind of reaching over the top from behind, and he's called for the foul, and Lourdes Academy will get some free throws now. McDowell back to the free throw line.
The Crusaders get a little loose with the ball sometimes in transition.
That'd definitely be something I'd be working on coming up here. The next practice is just handling the ball, being sure with the ball, sharper passes.
Well, the Knights are always looking for an opportunity to come from behind, tip, scramble, maybe trap in the backcourt.
Bell's first free throws goes in. Second one does too. 4 for 6 from the free throw line for McDowell.
And again, here comes some pressure.
39-36 in favor of Lourdes Academy right now over the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders. Butine gets the ball off to the right side over to Zilke. Back over to Butine. A little lob pass into DeFries. Here goes Zilke. A little step off to the left and puts it in. Impressive looking shot on that one. Squares herself up and buries it.
Had the look and then decided to shot fake, sidestep, and then the knockdown.
Ball is loose. Racing for it now is Butine. Now racing to the basket.
Nice job.
Misses the shot Puts it back up and in. Good hustle. Great steal by Butine when they noticed that nobody went after pass to nobody. Great move, though, letting the defender go back. Just missed it, but put it in the other side of the basket.
Stuck with it. That's all you can do.
Here goes a Bauer. Nice little change of the shot with DeVries' long arms up in front of her and comes up short on the shot. But nice job, nice response here by the Crusaders. We're behind now. They're back up by 2.
Yeah, what a game.
Walda has it. Tries to kick it out right side. Bauer steals it. Knights with the basketball. Lead in the hands of the Crusaders. 41-39.
Crusaders going to stick with their man defense.
Cowell's going to lob one inside into Riedinger, and she brings it down, gets knocked out of her hands by Braskamp. Here goes Bauer again, looking to try to get that lane off to the right. Riedinger takes it in the lane, puts it off the glass, no good. Getting the rebound, though, is Butine. Good defense, challenging everything for the Knights so far.
Yeah, it has been. Butine, again, having quality minutes when she's been in the game. I like her aggressiveness, rebounding, doing the little things. That dribble, you got to be careful picking it up.
Again, ball just tossed away. Those are the passes they got to get rid of. And so again, a 2-point lead for the Crusaders. Bauer is getting some instructions from her coach, Allie Starr.
Hair kind of hanging down over her eyes. She blew it off her face and then continued on.
3-point shot, no good, and Braskamp gets a rebound. She's off to the races the other way. Pulls up, 15-footer up, and puts it in. Impressive-looking shot there by Central Wisconsin's Samantha Braskamp. Crusaders take a timeout. Back in 30 seconds with more Crusader basketball on RP Sports.
I love playing sports, especially for my school. And that's because school sports are special. It's where it's safe to fail. It's where we're taught resilience, where our fear becomes confidence. It's where we learn to get back up after every fall. School sports are where 7.8 million students go from I can't to I can.
This message presented by the WIAA and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
Here we go. We are back. Steve Witterhack and Randy Armgood with you. And boy, I give the Crusaders, they're the real deal here, playing against a very good team that expects to possibly get to state this year, but no fluke on how they started the game out in the beginning, and they've answered all the runs, and they are back up by 4 again, 43-39.
Clean up a little bit of the, the turnovers, and I think, boy, CWC, a quality team. They play defense. They do a good job. Gap help.
Yeah, I think they'd be up by double figures if it wasn't for some of the weak passing that they've had in the steals. They kind of threw the ball into, but again.
One thing I would be talking about is that one dribble and pick it up. Oh, that's a travel.
Yeah, you can't, let her get away with that with 3 officials out there. The Churros gets the bucket. Okay.
That's her first field goal of the game. I think there was a bench warning there is what it was by the officials. The reaction by Coach Van de Werf.
A little trapping defense right now. They're going to get it over to Scout into the game. A little bounce pass.
Careful with that
tough spot in there for DeVries, the big girl, to get it. And Bauer goes up and puts it in. We are tied at 43 apiece. Again, another turnover. And some points after that turnover for the Knights. DeVries gets it. It's going to get it back in the hands of Hoffman. Cross-court pass. Zolke's going to throw up a 3. That is no good. Long rebound to Hoffman. Back over to Zolke. We're tied at 43 apiece, 5:50 and counting down in the ball game. Scouten takes it in the lane, puts it up. Oh, a little too strong, and good job by DeVries to keep the ball alive, and Hoffman has it. Little lob pass into Bawalda inside and puts it up and in.
She went down hard.
And Bauer taking it up, so I'm not going to wait for you. We're going to go up. Okay, they're going to call a foul on the Crusaders, Jenna Scouten.
That's her second.
Yeah, Bawalda kind of went down hard, and I thought maybe she sprained her ankle or something.
I think she got a little body slam there, and she trying to control her body in the air for that shot, and then they got her feet taken out from under her, but no call on that end. There you go. You got to match intensity right now.
2-point lead for the Crusaders, but the ball in the hands of the Knights. Here goes Bauer, and she's going to get fouled. Going to let Braskamp get away with it the first time, but the second time they called it, and Braskamp will pick up the foul, her third personal foul, fourth team foul now for CWC.
Samantha's played well. She's defending a very good player when they're in man.
Bauer gets the inbounds pass down to 5:20 and counting down to the ball game. 2-point lead for the Crusaders. Aubrey Shettle has it out on the perimeter. Back out to McDowell out on top, looking inside into Riedinger. Fakes left, goes right with it. That comes up short. Materials gets the rebound, and she gets fouled. So they're a foul on the Crusaders. Braskamp will pick up now her fourth foul. And Materials are going to be shooting 2 free throws.
Yeah, 5-minute mark. I think you roll the dice. You have to keep Samantha on the floor.
This free throw that's short out the front of the rim. Checking into the game now for the Knights. She is Kylie Reitz, and coming in for the Crusaders. Braskamp will sit down with those 4 fouls, and coming in for her, Charlotte Butine.
Yeah, that's a question mark. You know, a lot of coaches to 4 foul people back at around 4 minutes.
And that one misses badly, too, and it doesn't even hit the rim off to the right. And it'll be Crusader basketball. 2-point lead for the Crusaders.
This thing comes down to the wire in a tight game. I might be thinking about fouling Machiro.
Yeah.
Not look comfortable at the line.
Okay. Solke brings it over half court. Gets it off over to Butine. 2-point lead for the Crusaders. Just take care of the ball. And again, the kind of a lucky pass that it got back into Bawalda's hands, and they throw it away. And again, passing an issue for the Crusaders. Looks like Hoffman's going to pick up a foul there, trying to trap Bauer out there near half court, but that's going to be called on Taylor Hoffman.
Taylor Hoffman, that's her second, the team's 6th.
45-43, your score right now with 4:40 left in the ball game. Thanks for joining us here on Radio Plus. We got a ways to go. Might even get some bleacher butt before we leave here because
I have one already.
Yeah, boys game after this. We have still 4:39 counting down in this game, and we're going to be doing the boys game after this against the Knights. That should also be a very entertaining game. McDowell spots up for a 3-point shot. That is no good. Battle for the ball. Good job by Bawalda to get it, and Zolke gets it taken away from her. Got to be aware of who's around you. Timeout taken by the Knights. Back after this on RP Sports.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Okay, here we are. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty. 4:20 left in the ball game. Crusaders clinging on to a 2-point lead, 45-43. Thanks for Elise Ritzma, past Crusader great from Dordt College, checking out the game tonight. So thanks for joining us, Elise. Inbounds pass, and missing the shot is Riedinger, and misses the putback attempt too. Nice job defensively there by the Crusaders, challenging those shots.
Samantha Braskamp remains on the bench right now with 4 fouls. One of the best ball handlers.
Get the ball over to Butine on the right side. Crossover dribble along the baseline, and it's going to be a foul. Going to be called on McDowell. Trying to say that she was
a little late getting there. Yeah.
Yeah, she was a little late getting there. We're under 4 to play. What's going to happen the last 3 minutes and 57 seconds? A great game, great start by Crusaders, really establishing themselves early in the ball game and sticking right along with a very good Lourdes Academy team.
6 team fouls on the Crusaders, so it'll be bonus time.
Oh boy. Okay, it's going to be an offensive foul on the Crusaders, number 14, Charlotte Butine.
It's away from the ball again, setting a screen, trying to free up, and it's just a matter of moving a little bit late into the path of that defender.
Okay, Knights with a basketball. 2-point lead, though, for the Crusaders. Been stuck on 45-43 for a while. Dell gets it out on top, over to Aubrey Shettle along the right side. Bauer spots up, three-pointer on the way, and that is good for Haley Bauer.
It's her first three of the night.
She's still sitting at 3 fouls yet in this ball game, too, so she did a good job keeping herself in the game. DeVries gets it, kicks it out right side over to Zolke. Lob pass into Bawalda inside by the free throw line, putting it up as DeVries, no good. Bawalda gets the rebound, trying to rip it out of there. And there'll be a reach-in foul on Knights on that rebound attempt by Bawalda. Surrounded by the Knights out there, but she went up and grabbed it down and caught her arm a little bit. A 1-point lead now for the Knights, 46-45, 3:11 left in the game. Bawalda's going to get a good inbounds pass off the glass and in, and lead back in the hands of the Crusaders. Nice move there by Bawalda. Kind of cut to her right, then came around and was wide open.
Yeah, excellent baseline out of bounds play there, ran by the Crusaders. Bawalda sets the screen, then she slips, cuts to the glass for the layup.
47-46 a lead now for Central Wisconsin Christian. Bauer with the basketball.
Directing traffic.
Yeah. That's your point guard for you. Spins in the lane. Gets it over to Machuros. Back over to McDowell. Looking in, posting up as Bauer. He's going to get it back out on the right side and guarded by Zolke. Trying to find Riedinger inside, but she's kind of sandwiched in there. 2 defenders on her. 17-footer straightaway is no good. Machuros gets the rebound, puts it up. They might have raked her right across the arms and make her get it at the free throw line, but Machuros gets the bucket. And a foul on the inbounds pass on number 20, Kylie Reitz. A 1-point lead back and forth here in the last minutes of the ball games. 2:17 left in the game. In your face defense right now by the Knights.
Yeah, that full court man is continuing.
Braskamp has it. Got to get over the timeline.
Got to go by. That's block. That's a good
block. Coach Ellie Starr not happy with that call. Or kind of bailing her out, but she did kind of lead with the forearm, but didn't get the call on that. 1-point lead now for the Knights. Put the basketball in the hands of the Crusaders with an opportunity to take the lead back this trip down the court.
All the gimmick zone defenses and everything are off. Now it's just person on person.
That's what they're going to say. It goes off from DeVries' hands again. She was sandwiched in there. Really not a place to be passing the ball in there, but now turnover in the hands of the Knights again. Up 48-47, 1:54 left to play.
Lourdes playing offense and defense right now, subbing in defenders, then bringing in offensive players when they have the chance on a whistle.
Little give and go over to Bauer, back out on top. Three-pointer, nobody on her, and putting it up and putting it in is Delaney Riedinger. Timeout for the Knights. Crusaders trailing by 4. Back after this on RP Sports.
Hello, back pain sufferers. This is Dr. Randall Blahoviak with NewMed Integrated Healthcare. Are you struggling to find a solution for the constant neck and back pain that's keeping you from enjoying life? Maybe you're wondering if you should go the medical route, or maybe you're even thinking about giving chiropractic a try. Well, now you don't have to decide between the two. At New Medical Center in Waupun, you can have the best of both worlds. Let our team of experienced medical professionals and chiropractors design a treatment plan to get you back to living a pain-free life. The healthcare team at New Medical Center will assess your condition and give you a combination of options, both medical and chiropractic, to choose from. With over 30 years of experience treating back pain, you can be assured that the team at New Medical Center will discover and address the source of your pain. Don't waste another minute trying the same old failed strategies. Let New Medical Center help get you back to living your best pain-free life. Call New Medical Center now at 920-324-9899. That's 920-324-9899. Or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com.
Here we go. 1:36 left in the contest. A couple trips down the court with a nice score. They open up a 4-point lead, 51-47. And some, again, more full court pressure being applied by the Knights. Crusaders got to be strong with the basketball if they want to get back in this ball game. They're going to get it inbounds into Zilke. Working against Riedinger. 1:30 left and counting down. Riedinger trying to get it over. And ball is, it's going to be a foul going to be called on Riedinger. Kind of tripping her up on the way back.
Foul whistled on Riedinger. That's her third. Team 7, Crusaders into the bonus.
Crusaders will be shooting free throws now. See if they can get back at the free throw line with Zolke heading to the free throw line now for Central Wisconsin Christian.
One and the bonus. Makes it a little more difficult.
Not much air underneath that one. And missed shot in the hands of Riedinger. 1:20 and counting down in the game. 51-47 Knights. McDowell has it out on top. Back over to Bauer. Back in the hands of Riedinger again, just running the clock down to 1 minute. And a foul. Finally, Zolke's going to have to foul to stop the clock, and that will put Haley Bauer at the line. Well, she's 2 for 2 so far in the game.
8 of 8 on the season, as you told me earlier.
That's right, perfect.
Yeah, she was 6 of 6 coming into this game. So.
And keeps the streak going.
There's a reason that they want the ball in her hands late in the game. Very good with the basketball, and also a good free throw shooter.
Makes it look so easy up there. Nothing extra in that free throw. 6-point lead now that the Knights have opened up their biggest lead of the ball game, and foul by McDowell. Maybe not a foul that the coach would want.
Next foul on McDowell. That's her 4th personal.
Back to the free throw line will be the Crusaders, and to the line will be Bowalda. Tabitha Bowalda getting herself a free throw now, and hopefully 2 free throws for the Crusaders. Scouten checks in, and Hoffman will sit down. Just under a minute to play, and Bowalda's free throw is up, and that's too strong.
Getting a violation
on the night, so back to shoot that first free throw again will be Bowalda. A little too strong on that last one, at the back of the rim. And that one's off the front of the rim, no good. And Bauer chases down the rebound. Under a minute to play, counting down, 55 seconds and counting down. Bauer brings it over half court. Double team, then just gets out of the double team, and she's hoping somebody.
5-second count.
5-second count. And
I don't like that call. I'm sorry. She got her shoulders past the defender, and she was on a clear path right there. I think the count should come off. I was a little surprised by that. Even Coach Vanderwerth a little surprised by it, I think.
He's even asking, 5 seconds.
What happened?
Okay. So just a 6-point. We got a tie-up and possession arrow pointing toward the Crusaders. Nice defense here by the Knights. Crusaders looking for a foul possibly on that one. A timeout taken by the Crusaders. Back after this on RP Sports.
Oh, furnace, please, oh, furnace, please. You keep me warm and cozy.
Oh, furnace, please. Hi, this is Jackie from All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Get on our furnace maintenance plan now to prevent a heating headache. It's a busy time of the year, full of magic and surprises. The last thing you need is a malfunctioning furnace. At All Phase, we're in the zone. We provide your comfort zone for all seasons. Log on to allphasecomforts.com.
Oh, furnace, please, oh, furnace, please. You keep me warm and cozy.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Okay, we are back. A tap in the shoulder where I'm looking at Nate point at me. So
I wasn't sure if you saw the big guy or not. He's only 6'8" or whatever he is.
And from this angle, looks like the Jolly Green Giant, or Blue Giant in the place right now. Our video streamer, Nate Young. Yeah, Crusaders in some trouble now. 40 seconds left. They throw the ball away. Macheros comes up with it. Bauer gets it, and she'll put it up with the left hand and in.
Had a big second half.
Yeah, bad last 2 or 3 minutes of this ball game here for the Crusaders. Hoffman turns around, throws up the three, rims out, no good. Shettle gets the rebound for the Knights. 55-47, a foul by Hoffman. And the Knights are going to escape one against the Crusaders here. 55-47, what a great game. They knew they were in a game here tonight, here in Waupun at Central Wisconsin Christian School. People waiting to take some seats yet for the boys' game. This is just the first of a doubleheader, and we're calling both games here tonight. Shettle's free throw is up, and it is good. That's just her first free throw of the game. She's now got 9 points.
Almost looked like the ball slipped off her hand as she released it and able to push through with the fingers. Similar.
Yeah, got a low trajectory on hers, but both of them go. 10-point lead now by the Knights. Crusaders stuck at 47, trailing by 10, 47-57 long. Three up off the glass and in for Zilke. Mackenzie Zilke with her third three of the half. And it's going to be a 7-point loss here as Crusaders conceding here at the end. And 57-50 will be your final score with the Crusaders losing. And boy, nothing to hang your head about. Maybe didn't finish real well the last few minutes, but a great game by the Crusaders. We're going to take a short break here, and we'll come back with some of the stats, and then we'll start talking boys basketball shortly after that. Back after this on RP Sports.
Holman Auto is very blessed to have served our local communities for 50 years. From a small used car store with 4 employees to 5 locations and over 100 employees. We would like to thank our many customers and our communities for the past 50 years. Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Waupun, Holman Chevrolet in Waupun, Holman Ford and Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Ripon, Holman Chevrolet GMC in Ripon, and the location where we began 50 years ago, Holman Value Center in Waupun. Thank you for allowing us to serve you, our customers, our friends, for the last 50 years. And we look forward to the next 50 years. Holman Auto, great selection, award-winning service, low prices, and a relaxed buying atmosphere. We make you feel at home at Holman Auto Group in Waupun and Ripon, serving you for 50 years and counting.
Protect your New Holland equipment and optimize your performance in the field with genuine New Holland maintenance products. New Holland oils and filters are designed specifically for New Holland equipment so you can achieve our high performance standards in the field. And by choosing genuine New Holland maintenance products, you'll not only protect your equipment, you'll also boost its performance and productivity. Visit Waupun Equipment Company, also in Watertown, and see for yourself why genuine New Holland oils and filters are the right choice for your equipment.
Shepherd of the Hills Catholic School in Eden is a faith-centered community that carries on the tradition of outstanding Catholic education. It's closer than you think. Students grow academically, spiritually, and emotionally, all in a Christ-centered environment. Log on soth-school.org and like us on Facebook.
Josh Dual Concrete Construction provides excellent work, punctual professional staff, quick response time, competitive pricing, and accurate on-site job estimates. Dual Concrete Construction specializes in residential basement and garage foundations, retaining walls, concrete patios, sidewalks, porches, and steps, and a lot more. They'll remove your old concrete and replace it. Let Dual Concrete Construction be your Wisconsin concrete contractor.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture, we're honored to be voted by you to be one of the best mattress stores in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the finest in style, comfort, and quality to the Waupun area.
We've teamed up with amazing brands like Ashley, Lazy Boy, Best Craft, Marshfield, Best Home Furnishings, Mega Motion to offer you the best selection around.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Make your home a place you truly love with Verhaeg's Furniture Mart.
And welcome back to Central Wisconsin Christian School. Steve and Randy with you, and again, a great game by Central Wisconsin Christian against a very good, experienced team from Lourdes Academy, but it's kind of faded away in the last few minutes of the ball game and ended up losing 57-50, but a lot of really nice things they saw out of the Crusader basketball team.
I think a game where you can learn some things about yourself and maybe figure out where you made some mistakes and improve on those, and you're going to be a quality team down, as the season goes down. But yeah, I thought the Crusaders played extremely well, especially early on, and then came down to just some unforced turnovers and maybe some a little bit of panic at times when the pressure got turned up on them, and then threw some balls away, which led to easy run-out baskets on the other end. So that's why the change so quickly.
Let's take a quick look at the points in the game, and then we're going to take a break after that and have an interview with Coach Josh Gibbons for the boys basketball game. We'll focus on that, but scoring in the first game here of the two tonight.
For the Lourdes Knights, Shettle with 10. Haley Bauer ended up with 19. She only had 4 at halftime, so she had a big second half, and she played with 3 fouls the entire second half. Rittinger with 10, Macheros with 5, and Hannah McDowell rounded out the scoring with 13 points. For CWC, Tabitha Buwalda with 10 points. Kate DeVries had 8, all in the first half. Taylor Hoffman had 8, all in the first half. Kylie Beer with 3 on a made 3-pointer. Charlotte Butine with 4 points. Samantha Braskamp with 7. And Mackenzie Zilke with 10 points for the Crusaders. So, yeah, kind of a story of two halves a little bit there. They let Bauer get going in the second half with those 3 fouls, and she really lit them up for the 15 points in the second half alone.
Okay, we're going to put that behind us now and focus in on the boys. Again, the boys going at it here in the second game of the doubleheader. Crusaders sitting at 2-1 on the season, 1-0 in conference play. Josh Gibbons, their 10th season coach. He's been here for 10 years now, Josh.
That's hard to believe.
Yeah, he's a good guy. We love talking about basketball with him, and what a tough time he came here at this school as far as where the program was, but developed it nicely. Taking on the Lourdes Knights, are 0-4 on the season, surprisingly, when they've won 7 of the last 10 championships in conference play. But I'm going to have that interview with Josh Gibbons coming up, and we'll be back with that in just a few minutes on RP Sports.
A reminder for everyone that Ben's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Ben's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Ben's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, and orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com. Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
It's time to take control of your soil management. Turn to the Great Plains TerraMax, a versatile hybrid tillage solution offering variable intensity tillage for a variety of fall and spring field conditions. Create the ideal seedbed with a high-quality finish, level soils, and remove ruts. And eliminate resistant weeds, all with one tool. Tillage is now on your terms with TerraMax. Visit Waupun Equipment Company today to learn more about hybrid tillage. Great Plains for tillage on your terms.
Shepherd of the Hills Catholic School in Eden is a faith-centered community that carries on the tradition of outstanding Catholic education. It's closer than you think. Students grow academically, spiritually, and emotionally, all in a Christ-centered environment. Log on soth-school.org and like us on Facebook.
Welcome back to more of our pregame show brought to you by Home and Auto Sales, and a chance right now to talk to the head coach for the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders, Josh Gibbons. And Coach, another season. You lost some guys that were playing above the rim there for you last year, a big graduation class, but looks like the cupboard isn't empty and you've got a pretty good crew playing for you right now.
Yeah, we lost a lot of guys last year, a lot of height. So things changed for us a little bit this year. Last year we slowed down a little bit, tried to use some of our bigs. This year we're trying to play a little bit faster. We're heavy on guards, so we're going to try to play a little bit faster and get some more shots up.
So who's stepping up for you? Who's some of your big scorers this year and the guys that are really stepped up and finally getting this playing time maybe they didn't get last year, and now they're out on the court?
Yeah, I mean, we always talk about doing it as a group, but we'll have a couple guys that take some more shots. Ryer Greenfield has had a big game for us. Brent, Billy stepped up last game. But we've always had some other guys, stepping up. Carson Mulder, Jacob Skalma, Lawson Phillips. They've all been scoring. So it's been nice. Everyone's been chipping in, and we've had different leading scorers. Jaden Osterhaus in our second game, he led us, and it's been a nice mix so far.
Well, it's Oshkosh Lourdes. It's always a joy to have Oshkosh Lourdes come to town here, and they've kind of dominated the conference, won 7 out of the last 10 championships here in conference play, but looks like they lost their whole starting lineup from last year. And what do you know about this year's Oshkosh Lourdes team?
Yeah, they lost all their starters. They have one guy back that played a lot and one other kid that chipped in a little bit. But I know they're going to come in and be aggressive. Coach Bayman has them playing hard as always. So it'll be a super aggressive, physical game, and we need to be ready to match that.
Okay, Coach. Well, good to see you again, and good luck in the game. And we'll hopefully talk to you the other end of the game here today. So have a great game here against Lourdes today.
Sounds good. Thanks for being here, and go Crusaders.
Josh Gibbons, head coach for the Crusaders, joining us, and we'll be back with more of our pregame show after this on RP Sports.
We make you feel at home and Auto Sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and Auto Sales. Every time we make you feel at home and Auto Sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Josh Dual Concrete Construction provides excellent work, punctual professional staff, quick response time, competitive pricing, and accurate on-site job estimates. Dual Concrete Construction specializes in residential basement and garage foundations, retaining walls, concrete patios, sidewalks, porches, and steps, and a lot more. They'll remove your old concrete and replace it. Let Dual Concrete Construction be your Wisconsin concrete contractor.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Hello, fellow allergy sufferers. Well, here we are at the heart of ragweed, hay fever, and mold season. If you're like me, you dread this time of year. Itchy eyes, runny nose, sneezing, nasal sprays, antihistamines, and allergy pills. And in the end, none of it makes your allergies any better. That used to be me, but I took control of my allergies, and you can too. I went to New Medical Center in Waupun. They tested me to find out exactly what was causing my allergies and formulated a personalized serum for me to treat my specific allergies. Best thing is, they got me in right away. I didn't have to wait for months for an appointment. Now here I am, able to work my fields, cut the grass, rake leaves, and anything else I want to do outside without having to worry about a constant headache, runny nose, and feeling miserable. Call the folks at New Medical Center. They help me, and I'm sure they can help you.
Call New Medical Center now at 324-9899 or visit them on the web at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 324-9899. What are you waiting for?
Okay, we are back at Central Wisconsin Christian School. Steve Winterhack with you, and disappointing loss for the Crusader girls, losing 57-50 in their ball game. But a lot of really positive things to build on against a very good Lourdes team. They did very well, and definitely a team they won't take lightly next time they play them over at Oshkosh Lourdes. But boys basketball's on tap. Second half of our doubleheader here at Central Wisconsin Christian School. Josh Gibbons, just heard his interview. 10th season as coach here. Crusaders now 2-1 on the season and 1-0 in conference play. Crusaders coming off a 67-29 victory at Hilbert against Hilbert in the last game. Brant Billy went off for 18 points, had 4 threes in that ball game, 6 rebounds. Carson Mulder had 12 points. Ryer Greenfield had 8 points and 12 rebounds. So the season Gibbons on his team, a very inexperienced team from Lourdes Academy. The girls, a lot of returners back. We mentioned it in the interview, the Knights losing their whole starting lineup from last year. So they got beat by Wayland Academy 71-62 just this last Friday. So again, an 0-4 season, something you just normally don't see out of the Lourdes Academy Knights.
Wayland Academy is always interesting. You never know what you're going to get from year to year. Sometimes they're really a bottom feeder, and sometimes a few kids move into that school, and all of a sudden they're a very good team. So that's always a little bit of a surprise when you play there the first time.
So we're going to take a break. We'll come back with the starting lineups for both teams and get things going here. Central Wisconsin Christian taking on Lourdes Academy on RP Sports.
Oh, furnace, please, oh, furnace, please. You keep me warm and cozy.
Oh, furnace, please. Hi, this is Jackie from All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Get on our furnace maintenance plan now to prevent a heating headache. It's a busy time of the year, full of magic and surprises. The last thing you need is a malfunctioning furnace. At All Phase, we're in the zone. We provide your comfort zone for all seasons. Log on to allphasecomforts.com.
Oh, furnace, please, oh, furnace, please. You keep me warm and cozy.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot. Build better for future generations.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
A reminder for everyone that Ben's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Ben's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Ben's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Okay, we are back at Central Wisconsin Christian School.
How'd you like that rendition?
Man, I tell you, they nailed it on the a mix of some of the actual basketball players for the Crusaders and some other men out there. Man, they belted it out here tonight. Announcing the starting lineups for both teams. Randy got all the pronunciations, so you might have to help me along the
I did,
way.
and there are a few unusual ones, so.
Harlan, well, if you can give the Harlan Keene.
Yeah, Keene, that's correct.
6'3" sophomore. Number 4 is Parker Slazarski, 5'10" junior. Braden Stadinsky, 6'1" senior, starting for the Knights, and Quinn. Good for his
Ruark. That's what I was told.
Okay,
yeah, Ruark.
6' junior, and Brady Ridenour, 6'2" junior. And the Crusaders are going to be announced now. Their starting lineup. See Jacob Skolma in the starting lineup for them. He is a 6' senior. Jaden Osterhaus, just mentioned him, averaging 7.5 points a game, 5 assists a game, a 5'11" senior. Ryer Greenfield, their scoring leader so far in the season, 15.5 points a game for him, 6'1" senior. Jacob Skolma, 6' senior, averaging 7.5 points a game, shoots 33% from behind the arc. Lawson Phillips, a 5'10" junior, averaging 4 points a game. And Brant Billy, he's been around for a few years up on varsity. 5'8" senior, 11 points a game, 44% from behind the three-point arc.
His specialty, long ball.
Yeah.
A little bit of a knuckleball, odd-looking shot at times, I've always thought, but boy, sure knows where the basket is. He knows how to knock him down.
Yeah, definitely very familiar for the last couple of years. He's been scoring quite a bit, doing very well since his sophomore year. Okay, we are ready to play here. The nice boys, they wear red uniforms, and the girls wore the black ones with the red highlights, but they're ready to go. Kind of a very inexperienced Lourdes basketball team. Somebody graduating. They were very good the last few years and coming up with it to start things out. Will be the Crusaders. Billy has it on top, kind of directing traffic up there. Some man-to-man defense being applied by the Knights.
A couple of these young men in the starting lineup were part of that national anthem singing group.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty talented.
Billy takes it, kicks it out right side over to Greenfield and puts it up. That's off the rim, no good. Actually, that was Greenfield on that shot. Ooh, travel at half court, and that's going to be Quinn Ruark traveling on that. Kind of hesitated as the defender stepped in the middle of that pass, so that drew that travel on Ruark. So just getting things going here at Central Wisconsin Christian. Again, that girls game 57-50 in favor of the visiting Knights, but a really entertaining, great game.
Yeah, actually closer than the final score indicated.
Osterhaus going to kick it out left side over to Greenfield, back in the hands of Jacob Skoma. Now is Phillips back out on top. Skoma throws it up and a little too strong on the shot. Rebound on the weak side by Brady Ridenour. A little over a minute into the ball game, no score yet. They're going to bring it in the lane, going up, putting it up, and missing the shot by getting fouled. Brady Ridenour will be going to the free throw line to shoot two.
Foul goes on Jacob Skoma. First foul of the game.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing the boys here play. I've been talking to some of the dads in the volleyball season about their players, and pretty excited about this team. But definitely different than what they had last year. They lost all their tall guys that were playing above the rim.
That's
and
right.
went to more of a fast, more aggressive, up-tempo type of team instead of that half-court team they had last year. First free throw good for Ridenour. Second one on the way. Lefty puts it up, rims out, no good. Rebound in the hands of Osterhaus. Billy pushes the ball up to Skoma. Dribbles out of the corner, cross-court pass over to Phillips. Passes up the three. Yeah, pretty much some pretty tenacious in-your-face defense being applied now by the Knights. We'll kick it out. Skoma going to throw up another three, and that one rims out, no good. And Ridenour gets himself another rebound. 1-0 here in the early going. Not quite 2 minutes into this ball game. Thanks for joining us here on Radio Plus. You can also listen to the game on 103.3 FM and 93.7 FM. Ridenour gets it and pushes it off going along the baseline, and eventually that's going to go off the hands, it looks like, of Quinn Ruark. I think got caught going underneath the basket and ended up losing it.
Good help side defense there, coming over, sealing it off.
1-0 in favor of the Knights here, a little over 2 minutes into the ball game. Osterhaus has it out top of the key, extended, dribbles off to his right, hands out. He's going to keep it going along the right side.
A lot of movement away from the ball. You got to like it.
Nice drive there by Skoma. Nice take to the basket on that one, going right at it and putting it in is Jacob Skoma. And Crusaders on the board and with the lead now, 2-1.
Skoma could not connect on his first couple of three-point attempts, but there, take it to the rack sometimes. Get yourself going.
Zarski with it, being guarded closely out on top, kicks it out right side. Passing up the three is Stadinsky. Rourke again with the basketball. Looks in the lane with it and gets it over to Keene. Puts it up and puts it in. Kind of came up a little lame with his right quad after that one. Well, it gets tipped out of bounds. It'll remain Crusader basketball.
Same officiating crew that worked the girls' varsity game, getting doubleheader action here.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
You do some officiating and you get the double dip. That makes it a little bit nicer. Come away with a nice little check at the end of the day.
Yeah, Harlan Keene, he's coming out of the game. He's really, looked like he just maybe took a knee right to the quad.
Yeah, those don't feel good.
He's probably all right. It's just one of those Charlie horse type of things that it's going to bother you for 5 minutes.
Sam Greenfield checks in. Skoma has it inside the free throw line, a little short on his shot, and in the hands now of Ruark of the Knights. He'll be working against Carson Mulder of the Crusaders. Nice job by Billy getting to it, and nice hustle getting the ball as Carson Mulder had a lot of energy coming off the bench. Point lead for the Knights, up 3-2. 14:35 and counting down in the half.
Well, the Knights are familiar with Billy's shooting ability. They're covering him out to 23 feet.
Yeah, Greenfield pulls up, tough 10-footer with a hand in his face, comes up short, and Ruark gets the rebound. Gives the ball up over to Brandon Stadinsky to bring it up along the right side. He'll spot up three-pointer on the way. That misses a little wide right, and Ruark goes up and grabs the rebound. Three-pointer on the way now from Slazarski is no good. Ball is loose, and chase for the ball, and it's going to be off from the Knights. It'll be Crusader basketball.
Not a lot of scoring, but a lot of hectic action right now. Teams are getting after each other.
Billy.
Great defensive energy by both teams.
I see Mr. Keene getting ready to check back in. Had to rub his thigh down a little bit, ready to come back out. Greenfield kicks it back and gets it out on top. And that's going to be knocked loose and off the hands of the Knights.
Yeah. Touched one of the Knights players as it was going out of bounds.
Ridnour will sit down now for the Knights. 3-2 have been kind of stuck on that score for a few minutes. Billy will inbound.
Anthony Benke checking in for the Knights.
Greenfield gets the inbounds pass, gets it out to Skolma along that left block. Here's a Sam Greenfield. He's going to work in the perimeter right now. And Ryer Greenfield with the three comes up short. Another great hustle play there by Billy, but must have stepped on the end line.
He did. Official said, his foot was out as he tried to save it.
Full court pressure being applied now by the Crusaders. And they do get the ball in now in the hands of Braden Stadinsky. He'll bring it up now, working against Greenfield. Slazarski has it, brings it over half court. Ruark working against Billy. Look along the block and putting it up. Turnaround shot comes up a little off. Keene misses his shot.
Central Wisconsin Christian foul on Billy.
Billy's going to pick up a foul, just his first and second for the team. Skolma will sit down along with Ryer Greenfield, and checking in will be Osterhaus along with Lawson Phillips. Still stuck on 3-2.
Crusaders playing man defense.
Anthony Benke in the ball game for the Knights now. His first action of the ball game. Yeah, right in your face defense. Good man-to-man defense being applied by the Crusaders. He has it along the baseline, gets it back out on top to set it up as Slazarski. Of course, he's got Osterhaus right on him. Drive, and just inside the free throw line on the runner, and gets that one to fall. Slazarski with the basket. His first points of the game. Shot inside by Sam Greenfield. He gets fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot a pair.
Nice foul on Benke. That's his first team.
Nice checking in a couple new players again. Ryder Mullen waiting to come in along with Brady Ridnour. Greenfield's free throw spills off the left of the rim.
Substitutions in for the Knights. Ryland Muller.
Both teams kind of feeling each other out here to kind of get in some kind of offensive rhythm. It's been pretty difficult so far for both teams. Next free throw, a lot of rotation, but coming up short by Greenfield. Still stuck at 2 for the Crusaders, down 5-2.
Yeah, you're right, Steve. Crusaders getting out and challenging. Long ways from the hoop.
Kadinsky chases one down after he got knocked away by Sam Greenfield. Keene has it, takes it up, got a offensive foul. They're going to call on the way to the basket on Harlan Keene.
Takes another shot to the thigh.
He's getting beat up out there early.
There's nowhere to go right there. Just dribbled himself into jail. And
Again, many opportunities here for the Crusaders, but so far only one bucket by Skolma. The only points they put on the board. And we're almost 6 minutes into this ball game. Greenfield handing the ball over to Osterhaus. Takes in the lane. 10-footer is up. That one rims out. See that hit about 3 times so far on the shots by the Crusaders. Just can't get them to stay down.
Yeah, that one was halfway down or better.
They're mulling in now, long 3 on the way, and that is good on the shot by Stadinsky. Now 8-2, the lead for the Knights. Kind of tossed out there, chasing it down. Good job, and Crusaders still have it. Billy's got it, gets in the lane, and will reach in on his drive to the basket.
Ryder Mullen going to be called for that foul. Just too much body. That's a good call.
And Greenfield will sit down while Greenfield comes in to the ball game. Ryer for Sam. Inbounds pass into Billy. He'll set things up and see if Crusaders can try to get some kind of flow offensively in this game. Looks like there's going to be a foul on the Knights away from the ball.
24.
Right now it looks like he suited up, played a little football too. Pretty solid
he's a big
kid out there.
He's a big, solid kid, you bet.
For someone to get into, they get into Greenfield. Misses, overshoots that one for point-blank range, and taking the other way is Mullen. Almost 7 minutes into the ball game. Still only 2 points on the board for the Crusaders, but they only trail by 6, 8-2.
They've had opportunities. Nice pass.
Back cut, and the recipient of that one, Harlan Keene, takes it underneath and on the other side to put it in. Has now got 4 points in the game. Another foul on the Knights.
Foul whistle on Ridenauer.
Ridenauer with that foul as well. Brady Ridenauer with 2. He's probably going to come out of the game, as he is.
That puts him on the bench, and Jacob Skolma checks back in for the Crusaders. Checking out Carson Mulder. He looks in, gets it into a Greenfield. A little catch and shoot, nothing but net on that shot. Impressive looking shot there by Ryer Greenfield. And that's going to be thrown away on the inbounds pass by Ryer Mullen. So see if the Crusaders can take advantage of that turnover, trailing by 5, 10-5.
That's one of the reasons you put on full court pressure. Sometimes you just get one thrown away, you wear teams down. If you feel your team is deeper, you can do that.
Osterhaus hands the ball off over to Phillips. Gets it knocked out of his hands, but grabs the ball back. Osterhaus along the baseline, spins back, pedals about half a step there and fades away and comes up short on his shot. 10-5 the lead for the Knights. Getting close to the 10-minute mark left here in the first half. Keene has it, working against Phillips. Back to Keene inside, and he does a pretty good job. Nice little post move from the right block and puts it in for a 6-point. Oh, nice steal attempt there, but back in the hands of Brant Billy. Osterhaus going to take it in, and it's cut off on his way to the basket. Here's about a 14-footer just inside the left elbow, no good, and the shot by Skolma. And the Knights with it. Slazarski will bring it up now, working against Billy.
Skolma's had some open looks, just not quite able to knock him down.
Three-pointer on the way, and that is good. Second three of the ball game for Braden Stadinsky. Now a 10-point lead for the Knights. They're looking for their first win of the year. Three-pointer, hopefully an answer here for Phillips, and gets it to go. The answer by Phillips. Gets that one to hang on the rim and fall back in. 15-8 the lead now for the Knights. 9 minutes left. Drive, and that's going to be a foul called on Osterhaus on the drive by Anthony Banke. And Banky's going to the free throw line to shoot just one because he put the ball in.
Yeah, a little bit late there. Kind of a slide over right at the last minute. The officials are pretty good at getting that call.
So a free throw for Anthony Banky to complete the three-point play, and does. Nice start here by the Knights, looking for their first win of the season, now with an 18-8 lead over the Crusaders. In the game now for CWC, Landon Smith's out there with the basketball. Skolma's going to throw one up from downtown, puts it in. Nice bucket by Jacob Skolma. Now with 5 points in the game, no hesitation on that shot.
Yeah, shoot or shoot. You miss your first couple, you got to keep looking at the rim. When teammates trust you, you have to trust yourself.
Yeah, well, the coach doesn't say anything. That means that there's a kid with a green light. So
you bet.
You got to feel confident that the coach wants you to shoot free to get any kind of rhythm. Hey, nice steal. That ball was kind of hung up there and getting it back in the hands now of Phillips. Finds Smith's underneath the basket and puts it in. Landon Smith's nice feed from his teammate Lawson Phillips.
There's again that pressure.
Another turnover, and the Crusaders are going to find Smith's again. Same spot, and right now Crusaders back within 3. Nice run by the Crusaders. Speared by some pretty good defense. Back after this on RP Sports.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Okay, we are back. Nice run here by the Crusaders, down by 10 at one time. Now ball back within 3. Great defense turning into offense for CWC, and now more full court pressure by the Crusaders.
It's nothing special in the full court. It's just man trying to harass and wear down and look for a possible turnover.
Ruark's going to draw the foul on that drive, so that'll be a foul on Brant Billy.
That one was close. It could have gone either way.
That's his second, team's 4th.
Yeah, 4 fouls now team-wise for the Crusaders, 5 for the Knights.
And 2 on Billy.
Yeah. Ruark with the ball, working against Phillips. Gets cut off. Nice help defense there by Smits. And kind of put it in a bad spot down low, and Ruark gets it tapped out of his hands. Nice job there by Billy with the hands and threatening to another foul there. A little scary moment there, but no foul, just a turnover in the hands, ball back in the hands of the Crusaders.
There'll be some intense practices going on here at CWC with these guys. The way they get after it here defensively, active hands.
Billy's going to launch up a long 3, and that was, we knew it was right on line. Right in line from where we're sitting there, and Brant Billy drains it from way downtown. We are tied at 18 apiece. 7:03 and counting down in the first half. On the hands of Ryder Mullen, being guarded by Skolma. Was counted down for a second there.
Yeah, got separation. Count came off.
Yeah, drive to the basket, and that's going to be overlaid, and loose hand coming up with it is Skolma. Jacob Skolma brings it over half court now for the Warriors. For the Crusaders. I was looking at his shoes. That's the color of the Waupun Warrior basketball shoes. I started thinking that. Billy tries to save it from going out of bounds, and it'll be Knights basketball.
Waupun Public School going with that entire team shoe, the same as what Skolma has, I believe, or very close to it.
Yeah, that kind of color, maybe a little more duller pink on the color for the Waupun guys. But
again, the full court pressure, man pressure.
Yeah, do get the ball in now in the hands of Slazarski working against Ryer Greenfield. We are tied at 18 apiece. It was a 10-point lead at one time for the Knights, but Nice little comeback with a 6-10 and counting down here in the first half. Three-pointer by Ruark from the corner, rims out, no good. And getting the rebound is Carson Mulder. Skolma has it along the right sideline and hands it off in the hands now of Phillips. Under 6 to play in the first half. Smith's still in the ball game. Hands it off to Ryer Greenfield, takes it in the lane and flings one up towards the rim, and that's going to be out of bounds off the hands of Smiths, and it'll be Knight basketball. 18 apiece here in the first half. Nice comeback for the Crusaders.
Yeah, both teams here getting after it defensively. A lot of energy is expelled on defense. Sometimes that makes the offense a little bit not as pretty.
Ruark with the basketball. Tries to get around, good defense. Way to move your feet on the defense by 14 Mulder. And then we're going to go the other way with the Crusaders. A little Euro step. Ryer Greenfield puts it up and puts it in.
Bodies sprawled all over the place. Looks like number 4 right there. That's going to be Slusarski. He's down.
So he's a little slow to get up after that, but a nice move there by Greenfield. Finishes on it. Little Euro step from the right to the left and finishes. Gives a lead to the Crusaders now, leading 20-18.
He's going to stay in the game. He's fine. Says he's fine.
Yeah, Coach Gibbons wasn't telling me any fibs when he said his team is definitely built different than what they've had in the past. And they're right from the beginning of the game. Full court pressure, man-to-man, in-your-face defense the whole way. And picking up a foul will be Phillips, we called on the last foul.
Yeah, they're not the longest and strongest team, but they do get after it.
20-18, the lead for the Crusaders.
Certainly know how to close up space on the offensive player. A long ways from the hoop.
So Zarski again gets the inbounds pass, dribbling out to the right and closely guarded by Phillips. Ruark, a little runner, 10-footer left side. Skolma gets a weak side rebound, pushes it up now for the Crusaders. So he kicks it out right side, but threw it behind Osterhaus, who started kind of going towards the baseline, and be a turnover on the Crusaders.
Skolma with a no-look pass and no-looked it into the bleachers.
Stuck on 20-18. 4:43 left here in the first half. Knights will inbound for their first win of the season here at Central Wisconsin Christian School.
I have the feeling that the Knights are going to see full court pressure for the entire game. 84 feet of his man dogging.
Well, get the ball down the corner into Keene inside, and he's going to get fouled as he kind of spun back off to his right to try to finish, and draws the foul to the free throw line. Will be Harlan Keene.
Osterhaus, that's his second, team 6th. Greenfield back in, replacing.
Foul on the floor and inbounds pass now for the Knights.
Jaden Osterhaus with 2 fouls. He's going to take a quick seat.
So Mullen inbounds the pass over to Keene. Those passes are up in the air before the player's even looking back for it. Keene's got it, hands over to Ruark, takes it in the lane, and with the left hand tries to scoop it back over and in, but misses it, and Skolma will push it up for the Crusaders. Smits gets it back on top over to Skolma. Drive on the left side by Mulder, and three-pointer up by Skolma, misses, and rebound in the hands of Stadinsky. Keene going in and somehow gets the ball back and a save by Mullen. A slow motion contact down there.
Keene, he's going to need an ice bath after this thing. He's been on the floor a bunch of times, a lot of physical contact.
He passes up the 3 look. Little jump stop, goes up and gets that one to go. Strong move there from Harlan Keene. Now we got 8 points in the ball game. We're tied at 20 apiece. Goes Billy. Spins back over to his left. Little spin back the other way. Almost gets one to go, but gets fouled. And to the free throw line to shoot a pair will be Brant Billy.
All on Quinn Ruart.
Yeah, both teams.
First. Nobody with any real foul trouble. Billy with 2 and Osterhaus with 2. We get
maybe a little blood on the floor, yes, or something on the floor.
Not surprising the way this game has been played and the contact and the physicality of it.
Yeah, Randy now be on the road along with Big Nate Young over to Oakfield. Haven't been there for a little bit. And got a game over there. The Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders girls team will be taking on the Oakfield Oaks. We'll have that for you coming up on. Yeah, they're always very hospitable over there with Doug Mock and the crew.
It's always a bit of a rivalry, I think. Just the Oakfield CWC girls. It seems like they've, volleyball and basketball. It's just kind of it's a fun atmosphere when those two teams match up.
At that game, we've got a Randolph doubleheader, kind of like what we're doing here today. And Randy's going to be doing the call on that one coming up on Saturday. A little play-by-play for you on Saturday. So
that's an afternoon game, right? That's like 2:45 the first game. And
they kind of do it that way over there. We were at that other doubleheader when they brought that team from Milwaukee area. It was one of the Brookfield teams that came into town, but they got a rude welcoming from the Randolph teams that just smoked both the big schools that were there, and they both left with a tail between their legs in that trip over to Randolph. That was the year that Randolph, I think, won both those state championships for boys and girls. So I don't think you'll see that team ever head back over to Randolph to play. Again, nothing by playing a Division V school when you're probably a 2 or a 1.
Okay, we got this all sorted out. We have the blood cleaned up. We have to get the players back on the court because it's a 2-shot foul before they can sub in.
He comes up well short on his first free throw. Sam Greenfield checks in now for the Crusaders. Sitting down for CWC will be Carson Mulder. For the free throw for Billy. And gets that one to go. Nothing but net on the second one. Brant now with 4 points in the ball game. Lead back in the hands of the Crusaders now, 21-20. Connor Hamill in the game now for the Knights. And double dribble called along the baseline on the drive by Ruark out there.
Got himself in trouble a little bit underneath the glass and wanted to pass it. Crusaders doing a nice job of jumping into the passing lanes and forced that double dribble.
3 minutes and counting down in the first half. Billy's going to launch up a 3 when misses, and nice high rebound by Sam Greenfield goes way up and grabs it above everybody else. Nice rebound and draws the foul. To the free throw line will be Sam Greenfield.
Sam's a powerful young man. Good legs under him.
Yeah, explosive, that jump.
Struggled at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, losing people like Abel and Benemba from last year. Those guys were, both of them could hit their head on the rim. That one comes up short on the next free throw and picked up by Connor Hamill. 21-20. Score in this ball game. Crusaders out on top. 2:40 left here in the first half. And Sam Greenfield's going to pick up a foul on the drive along that right side by Banky.
Central Wisconsin Christian foul. Sam Greenfield, that's his first. Takes 2 shots.
There's 7 team fouls on the Crusaders. Bonus the rest of the way.
Banky stays perfect at the free throw line. His second make of the ball game. Stadinsky checks back in, and sitting down for the Knights is Ruark. Both teams sitting with 17 fouls. Yeah, nice solid free throw shooter with Banky out there. 3 for 3 in the game, 5 points total in the ball game. Down to the 2.5-minute mark left here in the first half. Skolma gets the ball on the right side, passes up the 3 look, gets in the lane, and he'll go up off the glass, misses it. Keeping it alive is Greenfield, but finally in the hands of Banky. Gets it over half court. Stadinsky along the left side gets cut off by Greenfield. So Slazarski with it in lane, cut off by a couple of Crusaders. Hard move to the basket, and that one misses off the front of the rim by Stadinsky. 1 point lead now for the Knights, up 22-21. Greenfield gets it inside, misses a shot, gets going after the rebound, and gonna jump it up, and alternating possession there pointing toward the Knights.
No ball possession to the Knights.
Reset here by the officials, doing a good job. The horn blew, but officials had not directed the player to come into the game. He got to the table late.
No real flow in this game with maybe a lot of it's a defense.
It is,
pretty good,
I think, some of it.
Interface defense.
Scrapping.
Yeah. Double team, and it'll be a travel. Kind of losing his feet a little bit as a Slazarski, and that'll be a travel called on him. Nice close game, though. If you like close games, 22-21 in favor of the Knights. But the Crusaders see if they can get the lead back this trip down the court.
Yeah, both of these teams are going to have a little bit of trouble finding offense. But they're going to play hard, you know that. Defensively, they're very good.
120 and counting down in the half. Greenfield with it. Goes it back over to Sam Greenfield in the lane. Kicks it out over to Mulder, and now in the hands of Skolma, going in strong on that left side and draws the foul. Jacob Skolma will go to the free throw line for the first time in the ball game.
That's his first, team's 8th at the line. Skolma shooting 2.
Jacob with 5 points right now. One made three-pointer in the game.
Free throws up, and it is good. Good stroke there by Skolma. Rourke checks back in the ball game. Sitting down will be Connor Hamill. Another free throw for Jacob Skolma. Trying to give the Crusaders the lead, and that one rims out no good. Another nice rebound by Greenfield. Good news in. Drew the foul, and see if he can start getting his range from 15 feet out. Been having a little trouble at the free throw line so far, but great job on the boards right now by Sam Greenfield.
Yeah, he's going to turn it around right here, I have a feeling.
Yeah, that one looked good. Perfect rotation on that one. Looks like he's been making them all day long. That puts the lead back in the hands of the Crusaders.
Bad news is Sam is 1 for 5 from the line so far. But it's a lot of time left.
That one rims out, no good. But still the lead in the hands of the Crusaders, up by 105 and counting down in the half. Ruark has it. Passes it over to Mullen on the right side, guarded by Ryer Greenfield. Slazarski has it guarded by Ryer again. It's tapped loose, but coming up with it is Stadinsky. He'll go in on the left side and gets the shot blocked, and then goes into his arm as he goes out of bounds. It will be Crusader basketball. The ball and the lead right now for CWC. Skolma brings it over half court. Getting down to 30 seconds left here in the first half.
Yeah, maybe at that point of holding for 1. Now I think you do want to hold.
Yeah. Skolma keeps it down to the right corner, guarded by Ruark, and dribbles out of the corner. Carson Mulder with it over to Greenfield, and back over again with 5 seconds left in the lane, putting it up and putting it in. Nice drive there by Jacob Skolma. Nice shot there with just seconds left. And Crusaders with a nice little spurt at the end take a 3-point lead, 25-22. And we'll be back and talk about the first half of action here at Central Wisconsin Christian after this on RP Sports.
Congratulations to Waupau's Aiden Hawkinson. He is our Lens Truck Center Student Athlete of the Week this week. In a victory over St. Mary Springs Academy recently, he scored a game-high 30 points. He knocked down 5 threes in the process.
That's that corner, made both his threes from that corner, and now Springs trailing by 9, 17-8. Comes Hawkinson with the answer and puts it in. He is hot now from behind the three-point line. His third three of the ball game.
He also chipped in 9 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals. Hawkinson has scored over 1,100 points in his prep career. Again, congratulations to Aiden Hawkinson, senior from Waupun, our Lens Truck Center Student Athlete of the Week.
And Steve with us here at the Other Bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun. A lot going on this weekend. Let's start there here, Steve.
It's Christmas spirit time, so start with a Christmas meat raffle for Holiday Help for the Packer game, obviously. Started at 3 o'clock. Come down and check that out. We're still running our toy drive for them, too. So any gifts you can bring down here, throw in our bin, would be awesome for them, too. Let's help them out like we did last year. It was a great support from the community last year. Let's keep it going.
Of course, that's benefiting Waupun Holiday Help. The gift certificates, the pizzas. Talk about that combination here.
We have gift cards now that we're doing, so reloadable gift cards. You buy a $30 gift card, you get a 12-inch one-topping pizza. So work that out as how many increments you want to get. You can give away the pizza gift certificate as another stocking stuffer. So it's a great thing to have as a little extra something, too.
Quick push for New Year's Eve. Talk about that for us.
Casino night again. We've got some really cool prizes. We're going a different direction. We got a Blackstone as our main prize. We're going to do a lot of meat from Leroy Meats, a dinner, all kinds of appetizers, drinks. Come down, check it out. Just meet the bartender. They'll give you all the information.
The Other Bar, Main Street, downtown Waupun. Have a great week, Steve. Thanks.
You too. Thanks, Nick.
You work hard to make sure your family has everything they need. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
American Family Insurance.
How do you make everyone's favorite buffet even better? How do you make the country's best chicken even more exciting? How do you make Thursday the best night ever? Wing night at Pizza Ranch. Boneless and traditional. A variety of sauces. All the wings you want, plus all your other buffet favorites. The country's best wing night is here. Taking flight Thursday nights only at Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Okay, welcome back to Central Wisconsin Christian School. Steve Witterhack, Randy Armgood with you, Big Nate Young on the video streaming, and just always pretty much a close game. It was Knights kind of jumped out to a little 10-point lead early in the ball game, but that's otherwise after that, and nice little comeback there by the Crusaders. It's just been close, and they get a few buckets at the end to take a 25-22 lead, but no real offensive flow in this ball game for either team.
Yeah, that's true. And you credit good defense, and then there's it's going to be scoring by system and scoring by team on both of these teams. You don't really have the type of player that can take it off the bounce and maybe create their own shot a whole lot. So that sometimes makes it a little more difficult. But Crusaders able to get back in, as you said, after down by 10, but with that full court pressure there, he got a couple of turnovers and then a quick hoop or two, and right back into the game.
Again, 25-22 in favor of the Crusaders. And Earlier today, we saw the girls place a doubleheader here today, and we called that game, and it was Central Wisconsin Christian playing a really good game against a very good and experienced Lourdes Knights team, but they did come up short and lost 57-50 in that ball game. So disappointing loss, but a lot of positives are really for Mark Vanderwerf to talk about with his team. But let's just take a look at the scoring in the first half, Randy.
First off, for the Lourdes Knights, Harlan Keene with 8 points, Parker Sluzarski with 2, Braden Stasinski with 6, both on three-pointers, Anthony Benke with 5, and Brady Reidenauer with 1 point, 1 of 2 from the line. For the Crusaders, Jacob Skolma leads them in scoring with 8. He has a three-pointer made. Landon Smits with 4 points, Lawson Phillips with 3 and a made three-pointer. Ryer Greenfield with 5, also has a made three-pointer. Brant Billy with 4 points, and Sam Greenfield with 1. Sam struggled a little bit from the line, but he's done a good job crashing the boards, getting second chance opportunities. Now he's just got to knock in a few free throws, and he's up there and one of the higher players in the scoring column.
Yeah, I was very impressed with his rebounding ability and getting in there and mixing it up and just elevating above everybody to go get it. But just free throws, got to work on those a little bit. But still, what do you think the Crusaders need to do to kind of get themselves a little bit better flow here offensively?
Yeah, I think they're just going to have to continue with the pressure and try and maybe get some turnovers that hopefully would lead to some breakout layup type baskets, get into transition and maybe get some easier scoring. And right now they're struggling a little bit in the half court, and you got to credit the Knights. They're playing really solid defense. Both teams getting after it, and I really don't know if there's a great answer for that. I don't know where you go for that. You just keep doing what you do, and it's going to be a grinder. We know that. Whichever team can stay after it the hardest, win those 50-50 balls, and maybe get a few breaks here along the way, is probably going to come out the victor tonight.
Really very similar teams, and you look at it, kind of mirror each other out there, so it's kind of funny when you see two teams that are kind of built the same to be run the court, don't really go into too much of a set offense, and kind of get your points on the transition game. So we'll see who wins out on that coming up in the second half. We'll take a break and come back in just 2 minutes with the second half of tonight's ball game and the second of the two games that we're calling. Central Wisconsin Christian leading 25-22 over Lourdes Academy here in this conference game. Back after this on RP Sports.
Randolph Family Dental understands families. Dr. Ross Werner and his daughters, Dr. Madeline Werner and Dr. Muriel Werner-Didman, are there to take care of all of your family's dental needs. They are committed to the highest level of care for their patients. And Randolph Family Dental is currently taking new patients. Call them at 920-326-3191 or visit them at their new facility at 130 Progress Drive in Randolph. Randolph Family Dental is a proud supporter of Randolph Sports.
Here's Tyler Schultz from Warner Harmson, downtown Waupun.
Just expanded our business last year, and we got into cabinets and countertops. 2024, it's a great time to come in right now, start remodeling your kitchen or your bathrooms. We have cabinets that range, really, really small up to really large vanities, nice countertops, and really make your bathroom or your whole kitchen come together.
Warner Harmson, furniture, flooring, blinds, cabinets, and countertops. Main Street, Waupun.
When's the last time you reviewed your Medicare or your health insurance benefits? Do you have a plan? A lot of people choose plans that don't fit their healthcare needs or budget. Don't make that mistake. We here at SIA Insurance work with many different companies and carriers to get you the best coverage at the best value. For more information, contact SIA Insurance at 999 West Main Street in Waupun. Call SIA Insurance at 324-2071 for free help.
I love playing sports, especially for my school. And that's because school sports are special. It's where it's safe to fail. It's where we're taught resilience, where our fear becomes confidence. It's where we learn to get back up after every fall. School sports are where 7.8 million students go from I can't to I can.
This message presented by the WIAA and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
Okay, we are back at Central Wisconsin Christian School and see what the teams talked about here at halftime, any adjustments that are made, and a couple high-energy teams going at it. See who can last here in the second half. 25-22 the lead now for the host Crusaders.
Good news for both teams. Nobody with more than 2 fouls, even as aggressively as these teams went at it in the first half. Officials letting them play a little bit.
Crusaders get it first. Here goes Osterhaus to the basket. Comes up short on the shot. Osterhaus misses the shot, but sticks with it, puts it back in. His first points of the ball game.
Yeah, that's a surprise.
Crusaders with maybe easily their biggest lead of the game, up by 5 now, 27-22. Ruark with the drive, get it out to the left side, out
nice
to
pass.
Ridenauer, and nice pass inside. He's now got 8 points in the ball game. Stadinsky with a basket, a nice pass by Ridenauer. 3-point lead, just like that. Both teams score on their first drives here of the half, and Crusaders up by 3 right now, 27-24. Osterhaus looking for his, sometimes you had to look for your own, and Osterhaus has, and he's converted. 4 points now for him in the ball game.
That may have been a point of emphasis. Get yourself going here. Get Jaden going.
Well, it's over late, and then it's going to be off the hands of somebody, and it's going to be off the hands of Lourdes Academy after that drive by Harlan Keene. 5-point lead now for the Crusaders, and they've got the basketball. Just a little over a minute into this ball game.
You asked me at halftime what I think needs to be done. I think it's all about grit, staying after it.
Osterhaus kicks it out right side, 15-footer right side, up and in for Greenfield. Nice little feed there, drawing the defense to him by Osterhaus, finding Greenfield for an open 15-footer. And we've got tied up ball and possession arrow pointing towards the Knights, but now a 7-point lead for the Crusaders, pulling away here in the beginning of the second half.
Good show there by Osterhaus. Blocked.
That was a block shot of the shot by Keene, and coming up with the Crusaders. Osterhaus leading the charge, just tripped down the court. Gets out on top, 3-pointer on the way now is up and back of the rim, no good on the shot by Phillips. One and done for the Crusaders on that trip. Ruark going along that baseline, likes to do that. And he's going to hit it off the legs of one of the Crusaders, but he likes going on that baseline on the left side of the other side.
That's a good dive there by Lawson Phillips, filling that void on the help side.
Lazarski has it, working against Phillips.
Being counted, yeah.
Being counted. Nobody's kind of yelling that out to him. You're being counted down right now, and a 5-second call. Nice defense, keeping that contact with the player with the ball. And back in the hands of the Crusaders, all going their way pretty much here in the second half so far. Kick it out right side, putting it up now is Phillips, misses it. And battle for the ball, and coming up with it is Ruark, pushes the other way now for the Knights. Going to go all the way with it, left hand, nice drive after getting the ball from coast to coast. Quinn Ruark with the basket. Osterhaus has it by the free throw line and gets it back over to Greenfield. Goes up with the left hand and puts it in. Nice drive there by Ryer Greenfield. That with 9 points.
Ooh, good pick there by. It's gonna. Oh, they're gonna give that to Crusaders. I'm not sure if that was the right call on that one, but.
Boy, Crusaders again fighting hard out there and get the ball back. 7-point lead again, up 33-26. 14:41 left in the game. Goes Billy, a little crossover dribble, overlays it with the left hand, and then we've got a foul and a couple of free throws now for Billy.
Whistle on.
It's going
Foul is on Stolarski.
to go on Slusarski. It's his first.
Billy shooting 2.
His first free throw is good. 2 for 3 from the line. He's now got 5 points in the ball game. Keene will sit down. Coming in for him will be Anthony Banky.
Violation.
Sam Greenfield gets called for maybe having a foot in the lane a little early. Missed the shot anyway, and Lourdes with the ball. 8-point lead now. Biggest lead for the Crusaders here in the ball game. Up 34-26. Lazarski with it, gets it off the left side over to Stadinsky, guarded by Sam Greenfield. Was hard along that left baseline, and
going to be a hand check on Greenfield.
Crusader foul number 25, Sam Greenfield. It's his second personal, first team.
So the Knights will take it out on their baseline. He passes up 3, takes it in, and gets fouled on his way to the basket.
Crusader foul whistled on.
A couple of free throws now for Braden Stadinsky, his first free throws of the ball game.
Foul goes on Brant Billy. That's his third.
Come up a little short on that first shot by Stadinsky. Phillips coming in. Billy sits down with the 3 fouls. 14-15 left in the ball game.
How's your back and backside doing on these?
Doing all right. I don't even want to move. I don't want to. Stood up once just for the national anthems and once between games here. Next free throw was good for Stadinsky. I'd hate to see what I'd feel like if we didn't have these seats for us. Got a 3 up by Skulma, high off the rim, and then goes over the backboard, out of bounds. 34-27 Crusaders. Sam Greenfield sits down, and checking in for him will be Landon Smits. And Landon had a couple nice moments there in the first half.
Yes, he did.
Got himself open under the basket and got rewarded, and got a couple buckets that way. He's got the most noticeable shoes, I think, on the court right now. You kind of just drawn to those bright colors of his shoes. It's going to be a foul on the Crusaders on the drive by Keene.
Crusader foul on Skulma.
Going on Skulma, his second.
Team's third.
And both teams predominantly playing man.
Oh, ball blocked by Smits on the shot by Keene. Nice block.
Oh,
that is an errant throw, and going to be out of bounds off the Crusaders and crashing into the table over there. And hopefully he's all right.
It's Stadinsky.
Yeah, giving it up for the ball, and
says he's fine, giving a thumbs up. They're going to sub him out. Just making sure he's okay, but he said, I'm fine. I could read his lips. I said, I am fine. You want to be back in shortly? Good thing that table was on wheels. It kind of moved away from him because he went in hard.
Our little DJ services over there.
We lost our DJ.
Yeah, he's watching some girls basketball right now. Smith steps in to grab that overpass ball, gets a steal for the Crusaders. Phillips with it, kicks it out right side, 3-pointer on the way, and that is a little short. But Phillips gets the rebound after that miss by Mulder. Back to Phillips, back to Mulder out on top. Meyer Greenfield has it. Gives up his dribble and gets it back over to Smits. Smits gets cut off on his drive attempt. And from the right elbow, ball is up front of the rim, no good. And getting the rebound, he is Brady Ridenauer. Under 13 to play in the game, 3-pointer. And a nice board there by Keene, and puts it back up and in.
Puts him in double figures, 10 points on the evening.
Three-pointer, right corner. Skolma puts it in. His first points of the second half, putting the Crusaders back up by 8, 37-29.
Gives Jacob 11 on the evening.
Ball handed off over to Slazarski. Back in the hands of Ryder Mullen. And thanks for joining. A back cut. Nice job by Smith stepping in front of that pass. Greenfield steps in to grab it after that. Comes in strong. Pulls up three-footer, misses. And the foul heading, that'll be on the Crusaders.
I believe that's going to go on Skolma. No. Landon Smits.
That's his first.
Smits picks up his first foul. And Billy comes back in the ball game with those three fouls. Osterhaus checks in. Skolma will sit down along with Phillips. 8-point lead now for the Crusaders. 12:05 left in the contest. Thanks for joining us on Radio Plus. Also for our radio listeners out there. I'm listening to it on the radio now on 103.3 FM. Under 12 to play in the game, and Mullen gets it. Cross-court pass over to Slazarski. Back cut again. Smits jumps that pass. Another steal. Nice job there by Landon Smits. Osterhaus has it. Kind of got stuck and getting up to Brant Billy. Comes up short on the three-point attempt. And Osterhaus, good job hauling it in. Working now against Keene, backing everybody down. Gets it back out on top. And it's going to kick out on the right side over to Ryer. Greenfield.
Little grab right there.
Fouled on his way to the basket.
That's foul number 12. Mullen, that's his second.
That is on the floor, and Crusaders will inbound on their baseline with 11:22 left in the game. Smits gets the inbounds pass in the corner, gets that on top over to Ryer Greenfield. Billy gets it. On the right side, gets the sandwich between two of the Knights. A little frustration, going to reach in on that when they kind of had him stop dead there.
He goes on Benke, his first foul.
Inbounds pass in the hands of Mulder to get it back out on top over to Osterhaus, chases it down. Also trying to push his way in against Keene, turns around and gets fouled on his shot. So forcing the issue on that one is Jaden Osterhaus. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot two.
He's gotten to that spot at the head of the rim a few times, but coming up short on his shots. That time he took one on the wrist.
You mentioned that after they came out for halftime, we saw him play a little bit here, and definitely a point of discussion, I think, in the locker room with Jaden Osterhaus to get a little more aggressive out there offensively. Next free throw, also good for Jaden. That's 6 points now, all in the second half. Billy sits down. Skolma checks back into the ball game. Now a 10-point lead for the Crusaders, up 39-29. Lazarski gets it over half court. Passes right side over to Mullen. Mullen gets cut off on his drive attempt. Studinsky gets it up the left side over to Mullen and overshoots it. Ball no good right now. Had it for a second and then finally going up and grabbing it and finishing. He is Harlan Keene. Skolma handing the ball over to Smits in the lane. Kicks it out left side over to Ryer Greenfield. High arching shot, no good. Greenfield chases down his miss. And here goes Mulder, but ends up throwing it away right in the hands of Studinsky, who steps in to grab it. Studinsky takes it from coast to coast, misses a shot, but has coming up big for him lately, Harlan Keene. That was 6 points in the half. He's making a difference. A little scoop shot there by Osterhaus, spills off the front of the rim, and getting the rebound is Ridenauer. little comeback going on right now from the Knights. A little battle on the floor, and we'll say a tied up ball and arrow pointing toward the Crusaders.
Guys getting after it.
Yeah.
Gotta like it.
And we got a timeout. We'll do the same back after this on RP Sports.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
It's time to take control of your soil management. Turn to the Great Plains TerraMax, a versatile hybrid tillage solution offering variable intensity tillage for a variety of fall and spring field conditions. Create the ideal seed bed with a high-quality finish, level soils and remove ruts, and eliminate resistant weeds, all with one tool. Tillage is now on your terms with TerraMax. Visit Waupun Equipment Company today to learn more about hybrid tillage from Great Plains. TerraMax, for tillage on your terms.
Okay, we are back over at Central Wisconsin Christian School, and I got old Scott Ritzma back in the gym again. They start pumping a little music during the breaks again. So we're watching some, he's still playing the music yet. Scott not really ready to get back in the saddle again.
And the official stopping and telling Mr. Ritzma to turn the music off and during live action. Kind of got caught up in it there.
Okay.
Seeing 2-2-1 full court pressure here right now. 2-2-1 zone.
Billy is checking in now and sitting down. Two guys heading towards the bench, but just wanted Osterhaus to come out of the game at this time.
I think Coach Gibbons saw the zone trapping full court here, and he decided he's going to put another ball handler in the game.
Crusaders up by 6, 39-33. And they get the ball into Smith, kicks it back out on top over to Greenfield, three-pointer up, and a much-needed basket there for the Crusaders. Draining it is Ryer Greenfield, second three of the ball game.
That's how you get the full court pressure off, break it, and punish them on the back end. Might have got away with a travel right there.
Goes right now. This is overlays, and then Billy's going to pick up another foul right now, reaching over and getting the arm of Ridenauer. That'll be his fourth foul.
On Billy. That's his fourth. Team's fifth.
Going to bring in Lawson Phillips to replace him, but now 4 fouls on Brant Billy.
Lawson, a good ball handler, maybe not quite the scorer that Billy is.
Had trouble getting it in, and they finally a little way down the other end of the court to get the pass. He is Braden Stadinsky. Kicks into the lane, and kicks it out left side, up, and that one off the front of the rim, no good. Coming up with the rebound is Skalma. Off to the races and loses control of it. And Stadinsky gets it and goes the other way with it. And
got to be a travel or something.
Yeah.
He left the floor, came back down with it.
And Ridenauer gets the ball after that's knocked out of the hands, and he puts it up, puts it in. And one free throw for Brady Ridenauer.
It's either got to be a jump ball, a travel, or a foul.
Sam Greenfield checks in, and checking out for the Crusaders will be Carson Mulder. Good rebounding presence in the ball game now with Sam back in the ball game. Free throw off the back of the rim, no good. There he gets a rebound right on cue. Skalma pushing it up and feeds it into Greenfield, kicks it back out on top. Phillips' shot comes up short. Good attempt there by Ryer Greenfield to save it. Couldn't get a handle on it. It'll be Knights basketball. 42-35 now, the lead for the Crusaders 8:33 left in the ball game.
Henry Geck into the game for the Knights.
He bounce pass Aaron, and Smith grabs it. He goes right to the rack with it, and he's going to get fouled on his way there, and he got himself a couple of free throws, and he's jumped numerous passes here in this ball game, doing a great job, especially defensively for the Crusaders.
It's all about anticipation, and that time he saw that ball laid out.
Landon taking his first free throws of the ball game. It's going to come up a little short. 42-35, 7-point lead now by the Crusaders, and Smith's trying to extend that lead. His next free throw. And puts that one in. It didn't want to go in at first, but settled into the hoop. 43-35 now, an 8-point lead for the Crusaders. Mullen passes up the look from downtown, hands it off over to Studinsky. In the hands of Mullen, reverses direction, and Studinsky will launch up a three from the corner, no good. And Smits goes up and grabs a rebound. Nice rebound for Landon Smits. Greenfield pulls up 5-footer left side, no good. And chased down by Sam Greenfield.
Good pass.
Skolmo threw up a three, and that one comes up short, and Mullen gets the rebound, pushes it the other way for the Knights. Getting a little sloppy out here.
Getting very sloppy. I was just about to say that. Both teams struggling to handle the basketball.
Smits has it, and he's going to take it in the lane and scoops it up and in. Nice drive there by Landon Smits. Nice job. Maybe should look for that a little bit more because he did very well on that one. Strong move. Back to a 10-point lead for the Crusaders. 45-35. Geck with it, gives up his dribble.
Yeah, pick up your dribble, you're going to be in trouble.
That's going to force a timeout. Back after this on RP Sports.
Shepherd of the Hills Catholic School in Eden is a faith-centered community that carries on the tradition of outstanding Catholic education. It's closer than you think. Students grow academically, spiritually, and emotionally, all in a Christ-centered environment. Log on soth-school.org and like us on Facebook.
Again, right now the Crusaders getting some direction from their coach. Josh Gibbons does a great job with these guys. Really respect what he does and has done these last 10 years here at Central Wisconsin Christian. Wealth of basketball knowledge. And we mentioned it before, came at a tough time when they only had 9 people that played basketball. 9 boys that played basketball in this entire high school. That's what he inherited here.
There was no JV program, no freshmen. No. Yeah, it was anybody that had a pair of shoes was on the varsity program from 9 through.
Mullen from the corner misses, and Skolma grabs a rebound, pushes it up the other way. In the lane with it, and that gets knocked out of his hands. Gets it back, though, and back out to Ryer Greenfield to set things up again. Under 7 to play in the ball game. 10-point lead now for the Crusaders.
Too much time to hold, and try and run a lot of clock, but you can definitely be more selective in your shot.
Stride there by Greenfield, but that one does not go in for him, and rebound by the Knights. Under 6.5 to play. 45-35 Crusaders. So Zarski gets it over to Studinsky on his drive, and it's going to be a blocking foul on Smits. Be a couple free throws for Braden Studinsky.
Crusader foul whistled on Smits. That's his third. Team 7.
Smits has played well tonight. Came off the bench, gave a little spark.
Yeah, nice minutes from him.
Played well defensively, had a few steals, scored some baskets.
Free throw the back of the rim, no good from Braden Stadinsky. Osterhaus checks back in the ball game. Mulder comes in. Smits having a nice game here today, checking out.
Stadinsky 1 of 3 from the line. A little bit of a push shot from his shoulder.
And that one also comes up short and goes right into Keene's hand, turns around and puts it in. That's their guy right there. He's got 16 points in the game. I'd be trying to find him under the basket as much as I could if I were the Knights.
And he's the one that got beat up a little bit early.
Oh, nice back cut and recognized by coming up short on the shot, though, for Greenfield. But a nice find there by Sam Greenfield. Three-pointer from the left corner up, and that is good for the Knights. Parker Slazarski. Back to a 5-point lead and a steal. 2-on-1 break now by the Knights. And foul's going to be called on Phillips. More adventures at the free throw line now for Braden Stadinsky. Yeah, it was a 10-point lead, now a 5-point lead, and Stadinsky trying to cut into that lead right now from the line. Free throw is nothing but net.
Back in for the Knights.
Grant Billy checking in now with his 4 fouls.
Crusaders, Billy.
5:35 left, just a 4-point lead now for the Crusaders.
Ball handlers in the game is what Coach Givens is doing. You're going to see the pressure turned up here by the Knights.
Free throw also nothing but net. Made it look like he's making them all day.
Yeah.
Got himself up to 3 for 6 now in the game. But just a 3-point lead for the Crusaders. Under 5.5 to play. Now Billy in a little trouble. And a timeout taken by the Crusaders. Yeah, we'll keep it right here. Nate, if you want to get some shots of the crowd or something right now, a little slow pan of that area over there, and keep it right here. But been a full day. I forgot doing a doubleheader as a not like when we did the triple header when we did the state basketball. About 6.5, 7 hours of just sitting there.
And they have no time in between those games.
No, it's
one game is done, they're off the floor, and they're bringing in the next teams for warm-ups. We got a barn burner here, Steve. Like that. Knights are not going away.
Well, Knights girls took care of business, 57-50, but a great performance by the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusader girls basketball team. They've got a lot to build off from after what I saw them playing against a very good Knights team.
Important possession here for the Crusaders to see if they can get something out of this.
Billy has it out on top. The pass into Osterhaus, being guarded by Ridenour. Goes in and overlays it again. They're missing some shots inside here. And many opportunities that they've had. Oh, Mullen maybe
got away with a carry there.
Ridenour has it down in the corner.
That one's going into jail.
Yeah, that one not a great place to throw it in there, and it gets off the hands of Tadinsky, and it'll be Crusader basketball. See if they can take advantage. Try to get some more room between them and the Knights. Up only by 3 now, 45-42.
Never want to dribble yourself into trouble, and you don't want to pass your teammates into trouble like that. That thing was going no place.
Skalma brings it up now for the Crusaders. Osterhaus has it. Just running some clock off right now and being a little more patient. Getting it down to the corner. Found Greenfield open, throws up the 3, no good. And Ridenour comes up with a rebound. And we're going the other way. Just a 3-point lead for the Crusaders. A little over 4 minutes left in the game. 5-second. The official got the timeout before the 5-second was called. So good job by the officials.
Yeah, good job by the coach there to bail him out.
And again, a few games of Radio Plus is calling. Thursday, you got a couple different games going on. The girls from Central Wisconsin Christian heading over to Oakfield. And again, that game we'll have it on Radio Plus. And the other game is Dan DeMass coaching the Lemira Lions over there. They're still kind of on a big high from their football team winning the state tournament.
Yeah, they're playing Mayville that night. Kind of a natural rivalry right there, too. Mayville, Lemira. You got to love that stuff. Both of those schools coming off nice football seasons.
Yeah, it's been that's a couple of good football teams going at it on the basketball court. But a good rivalry between those two schools, and we'll have that both those games. The Radio Plus will be covering that night. A little lane to the basket, and on his way to the basket, a foul on the Crusaders. More free throws heading to the line. That will be Harlan Keene.
That's his third.
Keene has been very good tonight. He's been saving this team. He's the one guy playing above the crowd a little bit.
He's kind of invisible until he gets the ball, and all of a sudden he just racking up some points. 16 on the night so far. And make it 17 on that free throw. With the Burnett on that first free throw for him for the night.
He's the player that got, whether it was knee in the thigh or whatever it was, he took a couple of shots early, went down.
Yeah, that was like in the first 15 seconds of the game he came out. But tough kid, keeps on playing and got his team back within 2 now. Free throw on the way. That's going to come up short, and getting the rebound is Greenfield, but then almost taken away by Ruark, but taps it out of bounds. Crusader basketball. They're hanging on to a 2-point lead, but they've got the ball.
Critical time. You have to be strong with the ball. You have to take care of it. You got to see hands when you make passes.
Coleman comes down to help out. He'll bring it no resistance over a half court.
Trap.
Get it into Osterhaus inside, back out on top to Greenfield. The three on the way. That's no good. And Mr. Keene goes up and grabs the rebound. 45-43, Central Wisconsin Christian. Clinging on to a lead right now. They were up by 10 now, an 8-point run by the Knights. That one is good, and now the lead back in the hands of the Knights. 11-point run for them. Stadinsky with a 3-point basket. Now Crusaders trailing by a point, 46-45. Phillips has it, finds the lane to the basket. Nice job finding that. Just kept on going with it and finishes. A much needed basket by Lawson Phillips.
Give him 5 points in the evening. He hasn't taken many shots.
No. The Knights back with the ball and the lead back in the hands of the Crusaders. Going up and putting it in again and getting the lead for his team again is Stadinsky. Goes Osterhaus right to the rack with it, puts it up and misses badly on that one. And the Knights with a basketball with 2:20 left and the lead up by a point.
Coach is asking for a quality shot here. Take your time.
Take it away, and here goes Greenfield up with the left hand and in. Steal and the bucket for Ryer Greenfield. Seesaw battle back in the hands now of the Crusaders up by 1, 49-48. Down to Keene inside, goes up, and a nice position there and good body control on that shot by Harlan Keene. So back and forth, now the lead in the hands of the Knights, 50-49, 1:30 and counting down in the ball game. Stallman with the ball.
And we've had more lead changes in the last few minutes than we had the entire game.
Osterhaus has it, and a nice pass over to Billy, but he does not finish. Knights get it back. Well, here we go. Knights with the basketball. Studinsky brings it up, goes up, and going to lose control and out of bounds. And,
I don't know where he was going on that one right there.
Really nothing there, and Crusaders will get it back. 50-49 in favor of the Knights. They got a timeout. Let's do the same back after this on RP Sports.
Josh Dual Concrete Construction provides excellent work, punctual professional staff, quick response time, competitive pricing, and accurate on-site job estimates. Dual Concrete Construction specializes in residential basement and garage foundations, retaining walls, concrete patios, sidewalks, porches, and steps, and a lot more. They'll remove your old concrete and replace it. Let Dual Concrete Construction be your Wisconsin concrete contractor.
Okay, we are back. 109 left here in the contest. Boy, what a game. It's just been a seesaw battle back and forth. Crusaders had a 10-point lead at one time, and Lourdes went on an 11-0 lead run to get the lead back, and now it's just been back and forth ever since then.
A lot of time at 109 to try and hold for the last shot. I would think Crusaders will take the best available at this point.
Billy has it out on top, in trouble right now, being double teamed. Gets the ball over to Phillips. Maybe got away with a travel on that one. Back out on top over to Billy. 50 seconds left. Hard defense. They're working hard now for Lourdes. Crusaders need to find some way to.
Yeah.
There's going to be a foul, I think, on Keene working against Ryer Greenfield out there.
It's only the 6th team foul. Still important because that means the opportunity to foul as the time runs down here is not available. It would send the Crusaders to the line for the bonus.
43 seconds left. And Greenfield gets the inbounds pass, puts it in! And the Crusaders take the lead, 51-50. Nice little inbounds play that they ran, and Greenfield making the shot. 51-50, down to 28 seconds left in the ball game, and a timeout taken by the Knights. And Randy, an entertaining game going back and forth. Right now the Crusaders with the lead, but a nice little setup play there for Greenfield to put the Crusaders back on top.
51-50, 26.5. Possession here. You're going to have to dig down, play some great defense. I'm sure they're going to stay man. See which Coach Gibbons has. Maybe you come out and try and trap and surprise somebody here, because I would assume they're going to try and hold for the last shot. Sometimes you can come out when the ball gets passed down. You can go and double that person right away and then jump a lane and see if you can pick one off. After that, you just play good man-to-man defense is all you can do. And I know what I'd be saying in the huddle right now, rebound.
Yeah.
It always comes down to that. If the Knights would miss that shot at about 8 seconds or something, if that's when they take it, you don't want to give them the second chance opportunity. So you need to rebound your butts off.
Here we go. See what we got. 51-50. One of my favorite Van Halen albums. 51-50.
Yeah, I like how you did that.
Yeah. We did a football game, too, that ended that one. That's over right. At Kohler. Yeah. That one, you weren't there at that one, but with New Holstein. But
I remember you talking
last second,
about
it made it 51-50 about 3 days after Eddie Van Halen passed away. So it was really crazy that would happen. Here we go. See how Crusaders can step up here. Defense, 19 seconds left. In-your-face defense by the Crusaders. Here goes Keene to the rack, and ball is loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. Looks like it's going to go off the arms of Ryer Greenfield. Nice attempt there. He got up there, but just couldn't quite find the handle on it. It'll be Lourdes basketball with 11.3 seconds left. 1 point lead for the Crusaders. Another timeout taken by the Knights.
Greenfield so disappointed he had that one. He timed it perfectly, jumped the ball, and then just a bad scramble on the floor went off of him out of bounds.
Here we go. See if Crusaders can finish it out, but they're going to have to do it Lourdes with the basketball right now, and see if they can just keep that intense defense. Did a great job on that little Well, they ran how many seconds off on the clock during that time, so that was a nice job by them. And do it for another 11.3 seconds.
Yeah, this would be a double bonus if they would be fouled. So if I'm talking about it in a huddle right now, I might be thinking about driving something to the basket right here, see if you can either score in the paint or maybe get yourself to the free throw line down by 1.
11.3 seconds left here. Been a full day of basketball. They had some JV games and things that were going on when we first got here, too, before the girls even played. And here we are, the girls from CWC, a great game earlier, but they lost 57-50. Here the Knights all they can handle, and here we are, the boys for CWC in the lead with 11.3 seconds left, 51-50. Inbounds pass into Slazarski and gets it in the lane. Finds his teammate underneath with Mullen, puts it up, it's no good. Keene misses the shot, and time is going to run out.
There's that rebound.
Keene got it inside, then gets blocked on his putback attempt.
Game's over.
And game is over. The officials leaving the court. And the Houdini act there by the Crusaders, making some big plays under the basket. Just what you wanted. Keene getting the ball underneath the basket. And then the Crusaders come up with a block and to finish the game out winning 51-50. And we will be back in just a few minutes. Talk about the game, maybe get some interviews if the players stick on the court here. Back after this on RP Sports.
Hello, fellow allergy sufferers. Well, here we are at the heart of ragweed, hay fever, and mold season. If you're like me, you dread this time of year. Itchy eyes, runny nose, sneezing, nasal sprays, antihistamines, and allergy pills. And in the end, none of it makes your allergies any better. That used to be me, but I took control of my allergies, and you can too. I went to New Medical Center in Waupun. They tested me to find out exactly what was causing my allergies and formulated a personalized serum for me to treat my specific allergies. Best thing is, they got me in right away. I didn't have to wait for months for an appointment. Now here I am, able to work my fields, cut the grass, rake leaves, and anything else I want to do outside without having to worry about a constant headache, runny nose, and feeling miserable. Call the folks at New Medical Center. They helped me, and I'm sure they can help you.
Call New Medical Center now at 324-9899 or visit them on the web at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 324-9899. What are you waiting for?
Oh, furnace, please, you keep me warm and cozy.
Oh, furnace, please. Hi, this is Jackie from All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Get on our furnace maintenance plan now to prevent a heating headache. It's a busy time of the year, full of magic and surprises. The last thing you need is a malfunctioning furnace. At All Phase, we're in the zone. We provide your comfort zone for all seasons. Log on to allphasecomforts.com.
Oh, furnace, please, you keep me warm and cozy.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Kasasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
And Steve with us here at the Other Bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun. A lot going on this weekend. Let's start there here, Steve.
It's Christmas spirit time, so start with a Christmas meat raffle for Holiday Help for the Packer game, obviously. Started at 3 o'clock. Come down and check that out. We're still running our toy drive for them, too. So any gifts you can bring down here, throw in our bin, would be awesome for them, too. Let's help them out like we did last year. It was a great support from the community last year. Let's keep it going.
Of course, that's benefiting Waupun Holiday Help. The gift certificates, the pizzas. Talk about that combination here.
We have gift cards now that we're doing, so reloadable gift cards. You buy a $30 gift card, you get a 12-inch one-topping pizza. So work that out as how many increments you want to get. You can give away the piece, the gift certificate as another stocking stuffer. So it's a great thing to have as a little extra something, too.
Quick push for New Year's Eve. Talk about that for us.
Casino night again. We've got some really cool prizes. We're going a different direction with we got a Blackstone as our main prize. We're going to do a lot of meat from Leroy Meats, a dinner, all kinds of appetizers, drinks. Come down, check it out. Meet the bartender. They'll give you all the information.
The Other Bar, Main Street, downtown Waupun. Have a great week, Steve. Thanks.
You too. Thanks, Nick.
A reminder for everyone that Ben's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Ben's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Ben's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
How do you make everyone's favorite buffet even better? How do you make the country's best chicken even more exciting? How do you make Thursday the best night ever? Wing night at Pizza Ranch. Boneless and traditional. A variety of sauces. All the wings you want, plus all your other buffet favorites. The country's best wing night is here. Taking flight Thursday nights only at Pizza Ranch. Everyone's favorite buffet.
Randolph Family Dental understands families. Dr. Ross Werner and his daughters, Dr. Madeline Werner and Dr. Muriel Werner Didman, are there to take care of all of your family's dental needs. They are committed to the highest level of care for their patients. And Randolph Family Dental is currently taking new patients. Call them at 920-326-3191 or visit them at their new facility at 130 Progress Drive in Randolph. Randolph Family Dental is a proud supporter of Randolph sports.
Okay, we are back here at CWC where the boys team just won 51-50 over Lourdes Knights. I'll run down the scoring here quickly. Keene for the Knights scored 19. Sluzarski with 5. Studinsky with 16. Ruark with 2. Benke with 5. And Ridenauer with 3 points. They were 8 of 16 from the free throw line for 50%. And for the Crusaders, it was Jacob Skolma finished with 11 points. Landon Smits had 7. Lawson Phillips with 5. Ryer Greenfield with 16. Brant Billy with 5 points. Sam Greenfield finished with 1. And Jaden Osterhound with 6. So we're going to go to the court right now and get some on-court interviews.
Back on the court right now, and with me, Landon Smits. I think you played a great game here today, and just talk about your job out there for the Crusaders and just the physical nature of this game today.
Yeah, I mean, it was really physical, and I feel like my part was just rebounding. I mean, Coach put me in at the end there. He said, go get a rebound, and, I mean, that's what I kind of did. So.
You jumped a few passes out there, too. Did you recognize you were kind of doing that back cut, and you kind of got in the way of those? You did that a couple times in the game.
Yeah, I mean, Coach said we were going to look for back cuts, so, I mean, I just stuck a hand out and got lucky with a few of them.
You're not a starter on the team, but I see you gave him some pretty good minutes here tonight. You're earning yourself some more playing time out there, so I thought a really nice game, Landon, so good job out there.
Yep, thank you.
And Landon Smith's joining us, and Ryer Greenfield, and let's talk about the physicality of this game. It was a couple of high-energy teams, physical teams going at it out there. What was it like out on the court?
Well, I didn't think that we were rebounding as well as we should have been. We definitely didn't rebound good, and we weren't putting bodies on guys, and Coach was kind of harping on us for that. But, yeah, it was really physical. We were running up and down the floor. So.
And, just talk about your team again, where this team that you're playing here tonight, they kind of brought it, and you guys kind of gave up a lead there for a little bit. You kind of feel the momentum go a little bit, and like you said, the rebounds and maybe some close shots not going in for you too.
Yeah, I definitely felt the momentum shift. I wasn't getting it going from 3 at all, but that last inbounds play that Billy hit me on the cut, that got me going, and I thought we could win this. So.
Well, sometimes you got to win a little bit ugly, I think, and you may have done that tonight. But a nice victory again, and you're perfect in conference and having a good season so far. A nice job there tonight.
Thank you.
Okay, Ryer Greenfield joining us here, and don't see the coach right now, so send it back up to Randy.
Okay, and pretty much wrapped up all of our stats and all that. We might wait just another, maybe a half a minute, folks, and see if Coach Gibbons comes out of the locker room. If he doesn't, otherwise we're going to just wrap it up. And thanks again to our sponsors on behalf of Steve Winterhack and myself. And I do not see Coach Gibbons, Steve, coming out. So we've gone over all the stats already and done all that, so we can just wrap it up.
We got to wrap her up here. So, again, the nice victory, though. You got sometimes, like I said, you got to win ugly, and CWC kind of didn't get many shots to fall throughout the whole game, missing a lot of stuff inside, but they did it at the end and made the plays at the end to win. So congratulations to Coach Gibbons and the Crusaders, now perfect in conference at 2-0. So thanks for joining us. Girls lost earlier today, 57-50. To the Knights, and it was a nice hard-fought game there, and I thought pretty high-level game. And the boys just kind of lasting it out here against a very aggressive and quick team from Oshkosh Lourdes, and coming up with a 51-50 victory. So, again, well, maybe Coach Gibbons is going to be available here in just in a second. Here, we're kind of wrapping up. Just wrapping up.
That's where he went. I didn't see him.
Yeah,
so.
I saw him over there. So we'll get Josh.
I'll give him my headset that I have on right here if he's ready.
Josh, just a quick one. Get you down here so we can kind of get both of us on there. Okay, chance to talk to head coach for the Crusaders, Josh Gibbons, and boy, I tell you got a couple of teams that were kind of mirror images of each other. Very physical, fast teams out there, and. Just talk about this game here tonight and your thoughts on it.
It was just an incredible game. I knew, what Brett's doing at Oshkosh Lourdes. He does a great job. I knew they're going to come in, be aggressive, physical, and we had to find a way to match that intensity that they bring. And for the most part, we did a good job, but we gotta work on our offense. It got a little stagnant there a couple times, so. We'll see. It's a new group, just like Oshkosh. So we're learning, and hopefully we just continue to grow.
I thought some nice minutes from Landon Smits came out there and gave you some really nice minutes out there, playing some pretty good defense and finding a little offense for you out there. So I thought a good job by Landon here tonight.
Yeah, Smits did a nice job. He was a physical presence for us. We haven't seen that too much this year from him. And like tonight, all of a sudden, he stuck out, and it was nice. Him and Jacob Skolma, I thought, did really nice jobs for us when we needed it. They scored some buckets when we desperately needed some. So I'm happy with both those kids.
Hey, Coach, perfect in conference right now. Good start to the season, so good luck on the rest of the season. We'll see you down the road.
Sounds good. Thanks for being here, and go Crusaders. Hey, Grandpa. Thank you.
Okay, now we're going to wrap things up. So, again, 51-50 victory here for the Crusaders here today. And the camera's still following us over here, Randy, but it's been a long day, so now we got to help Big Nate kind of wrap things up. But thanks for joining us, and girls losing earlier, 57-50, but a really nice showing by them. And then the boys coming out, just squeaking one out, 51-50. That's about it.
That is it. We went over the stats already and everything. So thanks for our sponsors again, Steve.
Yeah.
Without them, we couldn't do this.
Okay, so thanks to Big Nate on the video streaming, Randy Armga, Steve Winterhack, and have yourself a great night. This has been Crusader Basketball live from Central Wisconsin Christian School on RP Sports.